Welcome to another exciting installment of the Terrorisk podcast. I think this is going to be a good episode because I actually feel fucking great today. I feel good.
I also feel well.
I got off work early. I got to get this podcast done a day earlier than I planned, which means tomorrow I get to get fucked up after work and not worry about shit. Actually, that's not true. Tomorrow, I'm probably just going to edit this episode and like post it.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're at 192 subscribers, and I promised after the big 200, we're going to start live streaming them, which means instead of pressing this button, I press that button. That's all it means for us.
Dun, dun, dun.
But for them, it means this whole thing will just be like filled with like fucking people talking shit.
Naturally. Good, we need some people on top of us.
They'll be like, yo, I love this show, but that like Asian girl like really kills the vibe.
Oh, that's supposed to be you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to hear the white guy talk more.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not crazy about the white guy, but who's that cute Asian girl with him? You say shit like that. Like, if you really want to fuck around in the stream, that's what I do. I'm like, yo, who's that hot chick next to Sam High? It's like, it's fucking Nick Rochefort or something, like.
Start doing characters.
Characters? Nah, I can't. Characters? Don't you think?
No, I'm kidding. No, it's a little...
Don't you think we grew out of that?
Yeah.
Impressions?
Oh, definitely.
The only people who do impressions now are all racist.
It's true.
Hurrah.
Well, no, see, it's not a racist if you're doing an impression of someone in particular. Then it's
or
okay.
You can add layers, like, I'm just a dude playing another dude.
No, playing a dude. I'm just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
I'm just a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
That's it. That's the line. We don't have the charisma RDJ has.
Man, he should just hang it up. I really wish he wouldn't be fucking Dr. Doom.
Yeah, me neither. It just seems lazy on Marvel's.
Yeah.
To me, like, I just feel like it's in response to all the flops they've had lately. It's like, well, who's the last guy? Like, who makes us money? RDJ. Let's give him more money.
What flop was he in? I never disliked.
No,
shit.
not him. But the flop. Most of their movies have flopped since the end of.
It's not just they also brought back fucking Chris Evans.
In what though? Full time. In what movie that flopped? Did they bring back?
Oh,
Chris
no.
Evans?
I mean, like in the new Avengers. Like
they're
beating dead horses again.
Right? Yeah, they bring those guys back because like they're like, well, we didn't flop with them. Like this, we need a winner here.
Yeah.
So they're bringing back the old guys.
They have to. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for storytelling purposes, but
they probably are. But honestly, it's not like they were never going to do this eventually anyway.
I mean, I didn't think they were going to cast RDJ as Dr. Doom.
No, that's retarded.
Yeah. I don't know who would be a good Dr. Doom necessarily, but I didn't think it'd be RDJ.
I could think of 100 million better. Actually, not 100 million. Maybe like 10. I could think of 10 better Dr. Dooms than fucking RDJ. Because the thing is, like, even if he would have made a good Victor Von Doom alone,
he's gonna do. Where's he from? Not Romania.
Litvaria.
Yeah, he's Latvian or whatever, right? He's gonna do like an Eastern European accent, which would be interesting.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He's gonna do like an Eastern European accent.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you didn't see the newest Doomsday trailer?
I feel so bad for Robert Downey Jr. He must be running.
Feel bad for him?
He must be running out of Marvel cash if he's got to do this shit. Chris Evans too. Chris Evans even said, he was like over and over. He's like, "Yo, you have no idea how many times I was asked to come back for like for Captain America, and I just refused every time. But this time, they both said
this is sending. I mean, this is definitely Chris Evans' send off. Like,
no, I think it's another run for him and Robert Downey Jr. Ugh. I know, it's disgusting. It's fucking gross. It's like, dude, you're ruining everything that they did.
Yeah.
And they're gonna say yes because you're giving them fat fucking sacks of Marvel cash. They're not gonna fucking say no to that. Are you kidding me?
DC has so many characters. They could have done a whole universe, killed everybody off, and moved on.
They don't have the money like Feige
Well, I
does.
know they don't have the success.
They don't have the money, which is the money. Because like,
now like superhero movies are dying. They've been done to death. So like,
what was the cheapest / most successful Marvel movie?
The cheapest.
I think it was like probably like the Incredible, like early Marvel movies, like the Incredible
Guardians, because all those actors weren't
green screened. Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Those actors weren't big time actors.
Oh, that too. Yeah. It had everything going for it in a logistical sense. But like, yeah, I think the early movies were significantly cheaper. But the fact that they were
but as they had to like give them these contracts, it balloons anyway.
It was a perfect formula because even if the original OG Marvel movies weren't like runaway hits, at least the more you make, they're guaranteed to compound.
Sure, yeah.
Because every time you release a new one, everyone who didn't see the old ones has to go back and see the old one, you know?
True. But there's also like these movies also do a ton of money in worldwide that
Of
we don't
course,
get.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Whereas DC movies, I don't know.
I would not have made a Supergirl movie. I don't
They
know
just,
why.
you know,
they
you
did
know what the
that.
biggest problem with DC was? They didn't have a Feige. They didn't have a Kevin Feige.
Yeah, now they have James Gunn and James
No,
Gunn.
it's not the
No,
same.
well, no, but that's what he's doing. That's what his purpose is. And I think things. Yeah, listen,
No, I believe that's what his purpose was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe he was assigned to the role,
And that's
I
what
believe
he's-
he's probably going to be good at his job, but it's still not going to be as good as what
no,
Kevin Feige brought.
well, no, it's not that it's not going to be as good. They're not going to make as much money because now it's been 20 years of
that
Marvel,
too, and
yeah.
everyone's tired, burnt off of Cape.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. So it's just like this is hard to do now. And plus, I wouldn't have done a Supergirl movie. I don't know why that was your second movie.
Come on,
I would not have done that as my
was
second
it that
movie.
bad?
I didn't see it, but I wouldn't have done that as my second movie. That she's not a big enough name value. Like he did a great job with Superman. I really like Superman.
Yeah, but in the first Superman movie, they can't have like Batman or the Flash come in. It makes sense that Supergirl would be like and it's a good safe like stone toss as opposed to like a fucking chuck down field, you know? Because like what they're basically doing is they're testing the waters of the new
Sure,
rebooted,
yeah.
expanded.
And
it has
James Gunn does better with characters that are a little like that he has more ability to like mold and like flesh out than like big name brand characters like Superman. So like Supergirl, it made sense for him to do it because he could do kind of what he wants with her. He didn't have to like adhere to strict rules.
Yeah, they're not really going out of it. They're not really coloring out outside of the lines with like even the new Superman. It was pretty standard shit, you know.
No, it was well. I mean, he leaned into a specific type of Superman, and I loved it.
I think it was just the most standard Superman you could think of.
No, they kind of did All-Star Superman, which is and like it's. I mean, to me, it is because like instead of making Superman dark and like brooding, he's just like he's what he is. He's just oh golly.
Wait,
gee,
when was
shucks,
Superman dark and brooding though?
the Man of Steel ones
Yeah, but he wasn't.
sucked.
Yeah, but he wasn't dark and brooding because that's the origin. Like
No, but that's
those
that-
movies started well beyond the origin, so they were developing him like beyond the point of him becoming and establishing himself as Superman. You know.
But no, but this one didn't do an origin either, and that one did
Well,
more of an
that's the
origin.
new
The Man of
hack-
Steel
that-
did more of an origin movie.
So here's the problem: like DC movies, like the original, the ones that failed, right? The failed expanded universe. The reasons why they failed is because they started with their origin stories. The new Superman movie did a smart move. They were like, "Yo, fucking skip the origin. We
Yeah, 'cause
all
we've
know
done
the
this,
origin
yeah.
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, just skip it. Just like assume like with a montage or something that people just already know the shit, and they do.
But they didn't do that with all of them. They weren't all bad for that. Wonder Woman was good. And
No, Wonder Woman sucked.
No, the first Wonder Woman.
I'm
was
sorry,
good.
I fucking hated Gal.
Well, it did really
I
well.
hated Gal Gadot as
I
Wonder
don't
Woman.
disagree, but it did really well the first one.
I don't even hate her personally for her Zionist idea. I just hated her as
She's
Wonder
a bad
Woman.
actress.
Yeah,
But
she's not a good actress.
But no, but that first one was good. It did very well. You can't deny that. It did very well.
Because for the feminism stuff.
Nah, actually, because then why was the second one so god awful and no one likes? And the same feminist kind of bullshit.
Yeah, but when the second one came out, everyone still dressed up as one. A lot of people still dressed up as Wonder Woman in Halloween. You know.
They still do. That's not what changed. It's just a bad movie. The second one. The first one's a decent movie.
The second one was what 1984 or 1980s.
1980, yeah, Wonder Woman 1984, which made no sense because she was supposed to have gone away after the events of the first movie. Because that's the thing when Batman like looks into her, he's like, no one's like, she still looks the same and all this shit. No one's seen her, but she pops up in a mall in 1984.
She plays the chronological role of Captain America of that. That's what they tried to do. Her
Yeah,
as,
yeah.
She
But
was
it was
like
done well. The
supposed.
first
She was
one was
supposed to
done
be like
well.
Cap. You know, like where
Yeah.
you were around.
Fish out of
from-
water, kind of.
Yeah.
But she did well. The first one. The first one was good. Second one was not good.
Well, the first one was only good because they literally ripped off of Captain America like so hard. Just a different war, you know.
Yeah. World War One. Not as sexy, but
Oh, it's.
I
Very,
like
I
it.
think World War One is sexier than.
oh,
World War II.
I personally think that,
Dude,
but
it's so. World War One is so crazy to me. Because,
I agree.
because
like it
yeah,
more.
World War II was like the peak of like for like initial mechanized warfare, but World War One was like so sick because it was new.
Yeah.
you still had like the Roaring '20s fashion and culture.
World
but
War-
at the same time, it's like, hey, we got mustard gas now. Isn't that great?
Well,
Like,
the Roaring '20s was after World War One, but no, but World War One is like the first time people were dealing with trench warfare, and you had like
was World War
shell
One still
shock.
going on in the '20s?
No.
No, it was late. It was late teens.
Yeah, in teens.
Right
Roaring
before-
'20s
right
happened
before
because
Prohibition?
yes, Roaring '20s happened in part of the mobilization for World War One.
Yeah.
We made them the money. And like like World War One is like the first time we're dealing with trench warfare and shell shock and all this shit. You had the generals in charge of that war.
Trench
The last war, like British generals in World War One fought was like a war against the Zulus in Africa 30 years earlier. They were still wearing red fucking coats. Like it's ridiculous. So like that war is much more like just bloody and disgusting and terrible. And like chemical warfare.
What was that movie that the premier World War One movie that came out recently? It was All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, it's based off a book. Yeah.
Okay,
but that's written from the German perspective, though.
So, what scene sticks out to you the most in that movie?
To me, it's the beginning. When well, to me, it's the beginning when the teachers kind of radicalizing the students, telling them you have to go fight for Germany. This is for like they glamorize war.
Cool kid.
Yeah, they glamorize war. They make it sound sexy, like it's like it's Starship Troopers. And like it's your duty, go out there, like go make yourself somebody, go out there and defend the fatherland, all that bullshit. And then as the kid goes through it, like he's like, "Oh, war is fucking hell. War is disgusting. No one cares about me.
My teeth are fucked up."
Yeah. If I want to take a shit, there's a rope they tie from tree to tree, and you just sit on that rope until you take a shit.
It's comfortable, more comfortable than squatting, honestly.
Oh sure, yeah, but then like your buddy's sitting right there.
That's so genius, actually. Why didn't I ever fucking think of that?
Well, like when you're out in nature, like to do that?
Yeah, just tie, like it's like a shit hammock.
That's what they used to do.
That's amazing. I'm gonna start doing that.
You know that? That's what they used to
do. I'm gonna do that. Fuck the Boy Scouts. They're like, yo, dig a hole and fucking squat. No, I'm gonna dig a hole.
No, you just go, hey guys, don't step around here. And you tie a rope, and
that's fucking awesome. That's sick. I'm gonna do that.
Don't want too much slack though, just in case.
Yo, so now that's like probably the second most memorable scene for me in that movie. But the first most memorable scene, always the most memorable scene, I think, will be when they find the what do you call it? The pantry of the enemy trench.
Mm-hmm.
And like their first immediate instinct was to start eating everything. They just like start like stuffing their faces. Because I wonder how many times that happened. Because like each side has their own.
Well, as you got further, like you get into the enemy
you
trench.
Finally get it. You get far enough where you like actually raid their food, and you're like, yo, it must be like a weird feeling. It's like crazy feeling. It's like, yo, we made it. We got to their food. Let's eat. Like,
it's crazier as hell.
And it's like pretty like old school warfare. It's like, yeah, eat their fucking food.
Well, yeah.
Take their food.
But see, the Germans were smarter. They would lay traps.
Oh yeah, poison.
Yeah, that or like they would leave like bombs and stuff like that. Also, like the Germans, they had a better understanding of trench warfare, where like they knew that you were going to be stuck there for a while, so they dug deeper and built better trenches, give themselves more space, built them in a way where like rain wouldn't get in that much, whereas the British built them very quickly
because they were planning to just charge. They were just planning on.
But that
charge.
caused like boot rash or whatever, like caused guys to get really sick, caused like
to die.
Yeah.
And lose and get pushed back all the way to the fucking wall.
Yeah, which also like it was why that shit took so long.
What was that other movie that where they depicted like the evacuation of the British troops from the continent because they just got pushed back that far? What was it? It was called like
1917.
Yeah, wasn't a big thing of that?
Well,
movie?
no, they had sent the Germans back. The Germans had abandoned their front moved further in.
Oh, and then they went in,
and they had to go in to like.
They went in too far.
Well, no, they went exactly as far as they did, but the Germans did that to like draw them in.
Yeah,
that happened a lot too.
That was a good movie. I like
really good movie.
I like that better than All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, All Quiet on the Front's a really good book. It's not a great movie.
But I think All Quiet on the Western Front, I respect the shit out of it for being in German perspective. I really like that. I really like that.
I had to read that book for. I think it was in high school.
They were saying like, imagine like an after credit scene where you see Hitler like shaking his fist like, "I'll get you next time.
I want more devil dogs.
I want more devil dogs."
It's so stupid thing with Shane Gillis and Theo Vaughn, where like Theo Vaughn was like, I wonder how like far away Hitler was from the Holocaust. Shane Gillis was like, what do you mean how far away he worked from the Holocaust? Like he had how far his commute was. Like he'd have to go to the office. Like,
well, gotta catch the bus to the Holocaust.
Yeah, like all right, guys, you guys are carrying out my orders. Really good. All right, great. I'll head back home then. No problem. Like, yeah.
It's like he's on his BlackBerry. He's like, yo, hold on, I just got to the Holocaust. Let me call you back. It's like. Yeah. It's like, no, sorry, dude. I just got to the Holocaust. I gotta call you back. I'll call you when I leave. It's like, all right, what's going on, boys? How we doing? How's the operation?
There's that A24 movie. Can't remember what it's called now. So, but the one where
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, The one where it's about the German family that lives on site at the concentration camp, and like the movie is just them doing random like things, but in the background there's the Holocaust is happening, and like they don't draw attention to it, but like you hear screams, you see smoke go up. Like I can't remember what it's called, but
Is it an Italian movie?
No. It's an A24 movie. It's in German, but
Did you ever see that Italian movie called It's a Beautiful Life or something?
you sure it's not a Russian movie with the kid?
Yeah, the father and the son.
Oh no, this is different than what I'm talking about. But no, I never seen what you're talking about.
Yo, you would fucking love. I saw. You know when I saw this movie in Italian class at IS-34. I was watching this movie at like 11 years old, and I'm like, are we allowed to be watching this? Or A Beautiful Life? B-E...
By Ace of Base, I know that song.
It's a Beautiful Life Italian. It's a Beautiful Life Italian movie. Life is Beautiful, that's what it's called. Is a 1997 Italian tragicomedy directed by and starring Roberto. Oh wow, the starring guy directed it. Roberto Benigni alongside Nicoletta Braschi. And these are real Italian names, like and Giorgio Cantarini.
You butchered those names.
It won 3 Academy Awards, including Best Foreign Language. Wow, actually, that's pretty prestigious. I can't believe we never saw this. Plot overview. Guido Orefici, a cheerful Jewish-Italian waiter, moves to Arezzo, falls in love with a school teacher named Dora, and wins her heart with whimsical humor. Years later, after marrying and having a son named Giuseppe, the family is torn apart when Guido and Giuseppe. Oh, Jose, like Joey.
Yeah.
When Guido and Joey are sent to a Nazi concentration camp because of their Jewish heritage, Dora voluntarily boards the train to be near them. To save his young son from the terrifying reality, Guido convinces Jose that the camp is an elaborate point-based game where the grand prize is a real tank.
Oh, I know the actor.
Yeah.
He's in the bad Pink Panther movie.
Yeah, so the whole time, like he's trying to convince his son. It's like, oh, we're just playing a game. This is all a game. And like he manages to convince his son. Meanwhile, like people are like getting executed around him and getting worked to death. And it was sad because at the very end of the movie, he's like, we're almost done with the game. Just get to the very end. And then he gets caught and he dies. So the kid ends up just alone.
That's funny. That guy's an Italian comedian.
He was pretty funny in the movie, from what I remember.
They try to make a Pink Panther movie with him as Clouseau's son.
Actually, I remember it was very sad because like right before he dies in the movie. Like he gives one last look at his son who's like hiding, and the Nazis are like marching him, and he starts like doing a goofy walk as if he's like having a good time, and the kid's like laughing. And the next second, you just hear like machine gun fire. It's like, yo, that's a good movie, dude.
Pretty fucked up.
You got to see this movie.
I wrote it down.
You'll watch. You'll read it in subtitles, I'm sure. But
well, yeah, I won't watch it dubbed. It's ridiculous. I'll read the subtitles.
You should watch it dubbed, but in Spanish.
No. There was a movie I wanted to watch. It's a French movie, but the only copy I could find was it had English subtitles, but it was in like Italian or German. So not only was the sound off, like with their mouths moving, the subtitles were also like 2 minutes off. So I couldn't watch it.
I hate that shit.
I couldn't watch it.
I've downloaded torrents like that where the subtitles were like so skewed.
Yeah. I was because subtitles were off and like it was in
that?
a different language. I tried. I couldn't fix it.
So what you do is you gotta download a sub file, and they're all free. Like you just go to any website that distributes what's it called the subtitle file. And then, like, when you you watch it through what? Windows Media Player or VLC?
VLC.
So you open up VLC, choose subtitle file, and double click the one you download, and it'll play that with your movie.
Okay.
There also VLC is good because it's actually it's cool that you use VLC. I use VLC. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. So you could customize it where if the subtitles are off like that, like you could literally adjust. The time.
I've done things like that.
I tried it, but it never works right. It never works quite right, you know.
Yeah, VLC is way better than Windows Media Player.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, man. I'm an open source guy, but like on Twitter, Twitter was the first time I actually saw arguments as to why like people would view open source as like evil.
Why is that?
Because to them, it's like you're giving away something for free that's never going to be quite as good as like the best it could be. And you should, instead of like trying to like give you like cheaper, shittier alternatives, you should be trying to make like the more.
Yeah, but if it's open source, anyone could work on it, and then you could work on the mastered version, and then you could sell that if you really want to. Doesn't mean like it allows multiple like eyes and hands on something. I would think
the smartest thing is to offer a free version of your product and then the premium paid version.
Sure, yeah.
That's how things should be. For the record,
baby, do I love the free version.
The fucking biggest thing I hate about the fucking modern world is the product as a service model. I fucking hate that. Like instead of like I used to just have to pay like $300-$600 for Adobe Acrobat and I own it for the rest of my life.
Nope.
But now it's like you pay $10 a month. I'm like, suck my dick, dude.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand it.
Suck my fucking wiener. And like I hate that because I've heard arguments against it. It's like, oh, you use it for your job. How long do you actually expect to use it in your life? Like when you stop
for as long as I keep my job.
Yeah, but if they're charging $600 for like the permanent download. Are you really going to be using $600 when you could be paying $10 a month of that worth of shit, you know?
This is bullshit because nothing's changing.
Well, the question is, are you going to be keeping your job for 6 years? More than 6 years, you know?
Okay, yeah, that's one way to look at it.
But I get that, but really, like,
it's not
something like Adobe Acrobat. I'm like,
I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one who it's taking up space on my hard drive. It's not like you're holding it for me. Like it's like you're cloud sourcing things for me. So like,
a lot of them are cloud based now.
Sure, I know, yeah, but I mean, not for my uses. And I wouldn't. And I'm using it for work purposes. I wouldn't want on a different company's cloud.
Well, yeah, that's like going into CRM territory.
Right. So actually, someone in my company got hacked.
When you get your CRM hacked, your whole company.
Well, no, the CRM didn't get hacked. Someone's email got hacked.
Well, that's different. They don't have privileges like admin privileges.
No, I know, but they hacked the right person. So someone who has the main company email address got hacked. Domain. So so they have everyone's email. So they all sent us a link to that looked like a company-wide email. Like, guys, take a look at this. And
I bet you no one personally hacked it. It was all automated.
Sure. Yeah,
it wasn't like a guy got on the hack. It was straight up some guy stepped in shit.
Yeah.
And like got it on everyone else. Like that's really what happened.
It got 2 people in the company past that. My boss and like I
hope they don't really hold it against that guy because like it's
they don't.
Statistically, it's a matter of time.
They don't.
It's always a matter of time for something like that to happen.
But they remind all of us to have 2-step verification and things like that, which I have, which they told me like 8 years ago, which would like it literally makes my email hack proof. But like my boss sent like a message in our messenger like, guys, if you see this, don't click on this link. And 2 people were like, I clicked on the link. And
the only way I could hack it is if I like hit you over the head with something hard, tie you up, take you hostage, and then sign into your email, and then go up to you. It's like, yo, push this on your phone.
Yeah,
that's the only way I can do it.
I know. That's the beauty of 2-step verification.
Mm-hmm. Like, motherfucker, you have to cut my thumb off or something.
Yeah.
Like,
but what happens when you have older people working at a company that they're just like, I don't need 2-step verification. My password is just fine. It's my name 1234.
I like just password, all lowercase.
You can't use password anymore.
What?
Can you?
They don't let you use it?
No.
What if it's your first password on that service?
And I never changed it, then yeah.
You have every right to use password as a password.
You can. Most things don't let you just write. You always need numbers and characters.
When do you think we'll get to a point where it's so fucking dumb where it actually becomes a good idea? Are we there yet?
I think we're almost there.
Yeah, right?
Because at this point, my passwords are so elaborate that I just use fucking fingerprint things, or I have everything saved to my account because now I can't remember them because you're making me add all this dumb shit. My passwords have always been a variation of like 3 different words, 3 different passwords, but now I have to add characters. All right, and then like if I have to change it from there, like Sometimes some things just want you to update your password just because.
If you have to add characters, the easiest thing to do is just hold shift and press like 1, 2, 3. Like start with the one, like what is it, exclamation point?
Yeah,
it goes on to sign, then dollar,
I know.
then a pound.
Yeah.
So just start with that. Just that's literally what I do. Even if you give, I just go into sequential order. Sometimes I go backwards, but that's if I really fucked it up. If I really.
I just don't care. I just don't care anymore because at least for the things that they're for, like, so you know what? Fine, hack my
trying to hack passwords has become a really redundant practice. It's not worth the effort to brute force someone when there's so many other easier attack vectors.
Sure, yeah, I don't think so.
Like now it's like why would I contribute so much compute, so many resources to get past passwords when you're gonna get hit with a 2-factor authorization anyway, when I can just do phishing and send you an email where it's like sends you a link. It's like, oh, you've been logged out of your Facebook, sign back in, and you just type your That's so much easier. Why would I want to brute force a fucking password?
So I've had my grandparents trained. I'm like, if you get a text message that says click this for this, I'm like, don't click that for that. Don't click that for anything.
Or if you click something that's...
I got a text the other day about my EasyPass account. You don't have an EasyPass account. So don't click on a link that says this is for your EasyPass account.
For me, I just look at the URL. That's my main practice.
Yeah, but
I look at the whole URL.
Sure, yeah.
That's the first thing I always look at is the whole URL.
I'm talking about older people. I'm like, when has the state of New York ever sent you a text message?
You want to hear something ironic?
What?
The practice of looking at the whole URL was actually taught to me by older people. Because when I learned about when I was learning more about computing, I fucking digital computers. Yeah. It was usually older people computing from the 90s who was able to school me about what is machine code, what is the role of a CPU and your RAM unit and your fucking solid state drive and tandem and your motherboard.
They know what they're doing because they're from that more.
And they watch it develop. It's like It's like if you're a house.
Old.
It's like if you're a car builder now, but you were there when the first car was built.
Sure.
Things look a lot different now. But you were.
But
there
you basically know what
every step of the way.
Sure. Yeah.
This is when they came out with carburetors.
But you know what the bells and whistles go on top of. You know what they support.
I was there when they added carburetors. I was there when they added turbochargers.
I was there when they added air conditioning.
I was there when they added powered seats. So yeah, you're gonna even if it's more complicated, you're gonna be happy. Whereas if you're a kid in that era, you're not gonna know that shit from top to bottom.
It's a URL.
Well, for me, I was taught to always...
Which HTTP //
I was taught, it's once they have your IP address, that's it, it's over.
Yeah.
So, once I learned that, and that's when I stopped caring about being secretive. It's dude, it's so easy to find someone's IP.
Sure, yeah.
And then, after the IP address, that's what trained me. It's I click on a link. It's oh, you've been signed out of your Facebook. I click on the link, and it's the login screen. But then I look at the URL. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Fockbook.com?
Or Facebook.co.
Yeah.
And I'm or Facebook. Cook or something. That's pretty good, but I'm not a retard.
Yeah, I know how to read.
But they're getting so close where it's if I was a 60-year-old person and I saw that, I'd be like, all right, I might fall for that. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
So I have an aunt. She's 90. She
aunt.
No, aunt. I'm a New Yorker. She's an aunt. I'm an aunt. I don't have aunts. I got aunts.
Auntie?
I got aunts. No, I got aunts.
You got aunties?
No, I got aunts.
You got aunties?
I have aunts.
I got ants in my pants.
It's Aunt Connie.
Not my ants, but I got ants in my pants.
Aunt Connie, born in Brooklyn in the fucking 30s.
Is she hot?
So she's she's 90. No, she's never. Her mother once, I know this because she bitches about it all the time. Her mother once famously said she looks just like Eleanor Roosevelt, who was a notoriously ugly woman.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, well, they didn't like each other.
That's like saying, oh, she looks just like Cupcake.
No, yeah. But my aunt will also talk about how
like Lizzo.
My aunt will also talk about how when she wasn't allowed to go to her friend's Sweet 16, which would have been in 1947 or something like that. She still remembers how her mother wouldn't let her do that. They didn't like each other. But she bitches. She still has a flip phone. She bitches how she's jealous we all have smartphones. She's like, I want to get one. It's like, Aunt Connie, you have no fucking idea what this is. It doesn't make it. It won't work for you.
It won't work for you.
No, it's just you don't get it.
When you hold it, it'll just explode and shoot shrapnel in your face.
You'll hold it and you go, now what? And that'll we can't. It's not fair to put that on somebody.
Yo, that's gonna change, by the way. All right, so right now the experience is you put a smartphone in an old person's hand and they're gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What do I touch? This. You know what's gonna happen in 10 years or 5 years maybe? You give an old person a smartphone, it's like you turn it on, put it in there, and it's like, what the fuck do I do with this? What do I do with this? And all of a sudden, the phone's gonna be like, oh, hello, I could see from your age that you're a person of older,
Sure,
of older age, and say, I've noticed that you're, blah blah blah, and from the tone of your voice, you want to set me up, so I'll help you through it. And they're like, it's talking.
I want to talk to a person.
And it's like, I'm sorry,
agent.
But then it'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm not an agent. I'm an artificial intelligence.
You underestimate the stubbornness of some old people. But you're right, it'll get to that point.
And I do think old people will literally spend hours just like, they'll be setting up the phone. It's like I don't even want to stop talking to this thing. It's like, because old people are lonely. Like no one wants to talk to old people. Yeah. So when their phone starts talking back to them, they're like, sure, I'll help you set up. What are you even like? And you're like, wait, what?
The lady on my phone the other day, we spoke for an hour and a half. She held me my phone. Kind of, it's a little personal, your phone. It's the phone.
And then a week later,
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking to.
And then a week later, she's like, yeah, but the lady on my phone actually talked to me about your marriage. We both think that. And like, you're like,
what the fuck did you tell her, Aunt Connie?
Yeah. What are you telling Google? Like, what are you telling Google Gemini?
She says biracial relationships don't work out in the end. Well, it's because you taught her about that, Aunt Connie.
That was a really good. That was a fantastic picture. I could totally see you that happening with you, like your mom in 10 years. Say, oh, the lady on the phone. It's like, what did you tell her, mom?
No, my mom wouldn't. She's a little more. She's a bit more savvy.
Oh, Luddite about it.
She's a little more savvy. I don't know. Then again,
yeah, she took the smartphone you were supposed to have. It's like, yo, could I have that one? And she's like, nah, I like this one.
No, that only happened with the Sidekick.
You could have my old phone. You're like, all right.
Could have gotten laid like 3 years earlier if I got that Sidekick. I'm telling you, man.
You're absolutely right, too. That's why it's so funny.
I know. I could have gotten laid like 2-3 years earlier.
Everyone with a Sidekick got laid back then.
Ugh. I got a couple of hand jobs when I got a razor, but no, if I had a Sidekick, forget it.
Sidekick would have really
that would have, goddamn. Oh, that woman.
Yo, you know what's sad? I think millennials are the last generation to be able to be allowed to have like unprotected casual sex. I don't think like Gen Z and
because they're the only ones dumb enough to know how good it is. Or...
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna be too scared. I think Gen Z, Gen A are just not built for it. They're not built for what we were doing.
I haven't had sex with anyone that much younger than me. The only time I've ever been. So like it's never like so I don't know. I've been prompted by anyone younger than me. The only person that's ever stopped me is actually an older woman.
I've been prompted by some girls younger than me.
Actually, no, that's not true.
I even went on a date with one. I went on a date with a girl who's 24, and the whole time I was like thinking, like, damn, I'm literally like fucking like 10 years older than you.
I know, right? It's weird when you think about it, because it's like it doesn't seem that way, it doesn't feel that way. Like,
well, that's just because I look very young too.
Right? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Me too. Like
people of all generations have said that to me. It's like, dude, just like you never age.
Yeah.
I literally every time like the deli's like, can I get your ID? Like, and she would look at it, she'd be like, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say? People have tried to make fun of me. They were like, "Oh, you'll look like a little child forever." I'm like, "All right, all right." No.
I'll just get laid for the rest of my life.
What am I supposed to do about that? Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I look young. I'm sure when I'm 90, it'll balance out. Like, like.
I'm sure if I dyed my hair and shaved my beard, I'd look even younger.
I mean, what do you want me to do about this?
Yeah.
Like, you want me to feel bad? Oh, I feel so bad.
Boo. Sorry, I'm not fat with fucking crow's feet.
Yeah. My dad definitely aged. I mean, I remember my dad at 34, and he definitely did not look as young as I do. But I think like our generation's aging slower than Gen X did. And
we're aging differently, yeah, because our diets are different. The
stress, the cortisol is different.
Yeah. We don't smoking too. Like the amount of people like this, the close quarters you were in with that. Like,
nah, we smoked a lot though. We fucking smoked a lot.
But we didn't. Dude. But we didn't smoke. Like we didn't sit in movie theaters with people smoking in airplanes, and like you didn't sit in like.
But we still smoked in houses,
sure,
in cars. Like we smoked.
Yeah,
dude.
But just a little bit. Just a little.
In fact,
my dad keeps the windows closed when he smokes.
In the car?
Yeah,
that's psycho.
I know. It's a cop thing, I think.
Maybe he's saving money.
In a way,
like
it's only in the winter. You're right.
Yeah, but yeah. I think like our millennials are the last generation of real true smokers.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Then again, Gen Alpha could just surprise me and just do. Oh yeah, when they get there,
it'd be pretty cool though if they did. It'd be pretty cool.
Pretty cool if you did.
It'd be pretty cool if they did.
Yeah, I love like cigars. I love Cubans. I love cigarellos. I love cigarettes. And I'm like, yeah, kid.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I'll be
finally someone's making sense.
Like Jack Nicholson. Like, yeah. Just be watching little kids. Like, yo, I can imagine too. Just like scrolling through like Instagram reels or something. It's like It's like you see
I would
like
stop and go, that kid's pretty fucking
yeah,
cool.
you see some 20-year-old kid in the year 2000.
kid's
In the
pretty
year
cool.
2030, it's like I'm 20 years old and I gotta say, I fucking love tobacco. Like, why do we ever stop this stuff? Like,
Exactly.
I know old people. They're gonna be the hipsters of their era.
It's true. Yeah, you're right. But the hipsters will be the things that we're.
Yeah, that we love. You know,
Oh
like
man.
like the next generation of hipsters are gonna be like, yo, I really love like watching, like reading comic books. I really love watching MCU movies, early MCU
I
movies.
like physical media.
I like physical media. I
Yeah.
like Dreamcast. I like PlayStation 4. Like, you know, like, bro.
It only costs $280 per Dreamcast game.
Instead of DJs,
How'd you guys used to play this thing? It's so expensive.
instead of DJs, you're gonna have Dreamcast players, like people at Webster Hall just playing a Dreamcast in front of a crowd, and the kids are gonna be like, "Oh my god, Code Veronica, Resident Evil!" No, they're playing Biohazard,
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure 2, got the
Two.
music. They're gonna be doing like MDMA, like how we're doing coke. It's like, yeah,
God-
the
God
old
bless
old
them.
people really love this Molly. I don't know who Molly
I like
was.
this Molly stuff. I don't know who she was, but she's pretty cool.
She must have invented this awesome drug. I'm gonna choose Charmander.
Sure. Which of these can I have?
All of them. The next two are yours.
Oh boy.
I was saving. I made sure you got one of each.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, motherfucker, no problem. We're eating sushi. Sushi on recording, baby. It's not real sushi. It's actually nigiri.
You're right.
You know what onigiri is?
What?
Onigiri? So nigiri is like this. Onigiri is the O. When you add an O to something like
big
that,
ones?
it means big. Triangle ones.
Okay.
You ever have to open those? Aren't they a pain in the ass?
Yeah, I don't like those.
You have to
Oh no,
split-
I love those actually.
You
The
have to split-
onigiri.
yeah, you have to
I
split-
love those. Those are so cool. I hate the packaging. Packaging's awful.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I bet, and it pisses me off because I'm like, I bet the Japanese think they're so fucking clever. for it. I bet they're patting themselves.
Stupid
on the
white
back.
man buy anything.
They're just like, or not even that. They're just like, yo, we came up with a good design, and I just want to tell them, it's like, no, you didn't. No, you
It's
didn't.
great. It's the packaging that sucks. The thing itself is great.
Yeah, the thing, which tells me it's not to. I mean, I'm sure like it's probably by now ubiquitous with culture to have packaged onigiri, but I bet it's always better to have that shit hand wrapped, fresh
Oh,
steamed rice.
absolutely. It has to be.
Like imagine like onigiri, like so if you were to make it by hand, you have a big steamed thing of rice, and you have different pickums. Like here's your little pile of shredded pork,
Oh,
shredded
yes.
beef,
Yeah.
kimchi, tuna, whatever, salmon. And then as you're making the onigiri, you do like half of the rice ball, take a little dab, stick that in, and then make the triangle shape.
I love watching people make dumplings like that. Like
Yeah.
they just like build a little like the little dough, take a little thing, close it.
You know what sucks is that dumpling machines don't actually work.
Really, I've never seen. I've only watched people hand do it. Never seen a dumpling machine.
Never seen a dumpling machine. What's your favorite dumpling?
A
Japanese,
Chinese-
Korean, Chinese, pork, chicken, or beef?
Oh, I remember.
You got a vector of three,
So I'll say Chinese dumplings. I like shrimp dumplings.
Oh, so it's actually four. Yeah, there are shrimp dumplings. What about
Yeah.
vegetable?
I don't mind them. They're okay, but I prefer. They're alright because you know what I like to get. I like to get the dumpling sauce in there with that. So I like vegetable dumplings for that. Usually nice and thick. I'm not crazy about gyoza. Gyoza is fine.
Gyoza.
Gyoza. Good. What is it?
I think it's gyoza.
Gyoza. You're right. I'm sorry.
But gyoza sounds like it's like Jews, like
Yeah,
Jews
Jewish
be like,
dumplings.
Feed them the gyozas. Like
feed them to the
give
gyozas.
give the no, it's like feed the pigs the gyozas. We got plenty of gyozas for the pigs.
Sure, you'll have your gyozas.
Yeah.
And
But yeah,
too.
you don't like gyoza.
Gyoza, yeah.
All right, but you probably only have them fried.
Right. I like shumai.
What about steamed gyoza? You ever have that?
I think I prefer them fried over steamed.
Nah, you would love steamed. All right, so fried. If you give me 6 fried gyoza and we were trying to like hang out all night, like I can't eat like more than that.
No, yeah, sure.
But
yeah.
if you
Steamed, I
gave
can eat
me
them,
like
yeah.
32 steamed gyoza, I could dog that shit like
Yeah.
all night. And I think that there's something to that. That's like value, you know?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as like, all right. So let me tell you something prescient. So there's the hot dog eating competition hosted by Nathan's that happens every year.
I watched it this year. You ever watch it?
Yeah.
The entrances are the best part.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
love
thing
it.
is crazy. The whole
I
thing
love
is
it.
insane.
I know. Yeah. I
So
love
you
it.
know why it's crazy? Because in my opinion, it's a real sport. It's like an actual like almost a full contact sport.
I couldn't do that.
So
I wouldn't want to either.
what I really enjoy are the strategies they come up with. For example, this Japanese guy came up with like a strategy that dominated for a long time. So what he would do is he would inhale the sausage separate from the bread, dip the bread in the water, and then just eat the soggy bread because it goes down like it's compacted, which is genius.
Yeah.
I was like,
some of them wet the whole thing.
Yeah. Just like dip the whole hot dog and just
gross.
because
I have to watch it, but it's gross.
yeah. But yeah, like, so that's the same thing. It's like that strategy of wetting the bread. I think it's the same thing with like the difference between fried gyoza and steamed gyoza.
Well, sure. I mean, steamed is just. I mean, sorry, things are fried. They're usually soaked in oil, which actually I don't like most deep fried things. I don't like fried foods really, because they make me feel disgusting. They make me feel overly full, and I don't like that. I like the crunch in things, but I don't like over.
Because you know it's giving you like massive cholesterol spikes.
Yeah, I can literally feel it.
You know your body's not going to be able to digest and burn all of that for the next 2 weeks.
Right? Yeah, I can literally feel it. It feels like weight. It feels like I'm literally adding weight to my body.
It's good. I think it's good if you're like a soldier in the winter battlefield in the samurai era or some shit. You know, like
sure.
That makes sense. Like you want something like fried, fatty, and calorie packed.
Sure. Well, not fried, but you want something. You want fat. You want fat.
But with the lifestyle
and
we live in the modern era, it just doesn't make any sense. In fact, like if you gave me a plate full of fried gyoza, it's almost like 2 of them would be realistically enough to carry you through a day in the modern world. You know,
absolutely.
Like you don't need many calories nowadays, especially if you drive. Like even when you walk, like you're mostly like public transportationing.
Yeah, but even then, you're burning what 3,000 calories, maybe. Soldiers burn
10,
what upwards of 8,000 to 10,000. Yeah.
A day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even consume. I try to consume less than 1,000 calories a day, or at 1,000, or a little above is okay. Mm-hmm. But that's my range, 1,000, because I know how much my body moves.
Sure.
But most of it is in sword class. Like 90% of my, I'd say, actual motor movement and like pressing the limits, kind of, so to speak, like it's usually done in like 3 days out of the week, whereas some people just have one of those jobs where you just really like send it every day. Like maybe your job is literally like there's a conveyor belt like shoulder height. It drops a fucking like a sack of like seeds or whatever, or feed, and you just dump it in a truck and you just do that all day.
Yeah. That's it. Like my friends that are on sanitation, I'm like, how do Anthony was like, I walk like 4 or 5 miles a day. I'm like, why are you so fat? So I eat a lot of carbs. I'm like, how? Like that's crazy amount of carbs to eat if you're walking 4 or 5 miles a day.
Also, if you walk slowly, like that's another thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not burning as much as you would be running. But if you're walking, then your body's not then starving for calories. You're not burning them at such a rate where like you need to replenish them. You feel the need to eat that much more.
You know, with running, you don't even have to run fast to burn a lot of calories. Like you could jog slow, but
I know it's consistency. It's your heart rate.
Also, you have to do the movement.
Yeah.
Like
I can't run without moving my arms.
I'm saying that as long as
you can't like when you go run your arms on the side like this.
No, also picking up your knees high. Like a lot of people, like they don't like even when they jog, they don't like lift their knees.
Sure, yeah.
Even when you like jog really slow, as long as you're like lifting your knees and like moving your shit, like it's good.
So even if I walk, I take long strides. Like I don't. It's not like I'm taking little steps.
Yeah, but long strides are actually more efficient, so they burn less calories. Huh. When you walk, at least. Because when you're walking,
I mean fully picking up my legs, like no scraping them, no like dragging my feet, like.
Well, you shouldn't be dragging your feet regardless.
Right.
I remember my family used to yell at me because they would look at my shoes. And
I
could tell from the way you wear it out that you're just dragging your feet.
Same thing. Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a little child. Like, what do you expect?
Why'd you buy me Jordans?
I don't care about it. And then they're like, I would literally be in the house that I'm living in, and they'd be like, "Don't lay on the couch." I'm like, "What?"
Not that couch. You can sit on that couch.
Yeah.
Not that couch.
Or it's like sit up straight. Don't slouch like that. But it's like I'm home. But then, but you know, like I'm grateful for that experience. So, yeah, I hated it when I was like younger, but like when I finally got my own place, like I understood. You know, like I understood it. Especially by that time, like I was old enough to see like the shit catch up to some of my friends, and I was like, all right.
They used to at work when I used to work with Igor, they used to like shit on him constantly because Igor used to sit in his chair like this.
Yeah, it would fuck him up.
Yeah, it's just sit like this. And they were like, "Yo, like, what the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "What? It's my office. You walk into my office, is how I'm gonna sit." They're like, "Yeah, but bro, it's just bad for your back. You also look like you're sleeping." I'm not sleeping.
Nah, he just likes to be. Igor just likes comfort. I think Igor's a comfort-based man.
Sure.
He will always lean towards what's most comfortable. That's why he's not an actual shark.
Yeah.
Like he's a comfort man. He's a luxury man. He's a comfort man. He's not like a predator. He's not a killer. Which I honestly really appreciate about Igor because he's very intelligent. And like it's much easier to be friends with a lax intelligent man than like a predator intelligent man. Because with a predator intelligent man, like everything's a competition to them.
Sure.
Like, everything. So it's like exhausting. But with Igor, it's like it's more like me. It's like nothing's really a competition. But I do like knowing that like if you want to bring it there, like dude, I fuck, bro.
Sure, yeah.
I don't just dance. I fuck, man. Let's do this. You want to fucking do this? I'm game. Like
yeah.
And that took a while to cultivate for me because most of my friends growing up were like lax.
Yeah.
You know? But because of like, you know, living in the adult world, I just realized it's not really realistic. You can't look at the world like that. It's better as a teenager to look at the world like that, you know, because then you're not like beating other kids up, which is good. But when you're an adult, that's not really how the world works. Despite what our liberal-minded Staten Island parents might have wanted to tell us, you know?
Use the bathroom as soon as he's done in there.
Oh yeah,
he's stinking there. Yeah, we need a break.
Yeah, let's take a break. I gotta get the ice.
Oh my god.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here's what we need to talk about for the second part.
I don't have a problem.
We need to talk about incestuous sexual dynamics within close friend circles.
Why?
Because it's a problem. I mean, like, let's say you come from a relatively interesting and stimulating city like New York City and LA.
Sure.
Or, I don't know. Yeah, New York City or LA. You know, like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I get everything else.
So, yeah, you know, you're going to have interesting friend circles. And when you have interesting friend circles and you grow up with them, like if you grew up in LA and you were born and raised, or you grew up in New York City and you were born and raised, like you're going to grow up with more interesting circles than if you grew up in a fucking Minnesota or South Carolina or...
That's a state.
All right.
Those are two states. Those aren't cities.
What's the capital of South Carolina?
No, it's North Carolina. Shit, I don't know what the capital of South Carolina
Or if you lived in like
Minneapolis, Minnesota, that's the capital of Minnesota.
Or if you lived in like Syracuse or Newark. Actually, Newark's pretty poppin'. I'm sorry, Newark.
Newark or Newark?
Newark. New Jersey.
No, I know that's what people from Newark, so they pronounce Newark. Newark.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not from Newark, so I don't know how they like to pronounce it.
I know some hood rats.
Yeah. But yeah, let's say you do grow up with more interesting people like that, and it's like maybe you can get away with it in other states, in other cities easily, but if there's one thing that will bite you in the ass like really hard in the future, it's fucking around with your friends growing up in like New York City.
Sure. That's what I hate about Staten Island the most.
Because you fucked I don't.
Yeah, not like that, but I know everybody. It's like
it's either you fuck that girl or you like drink often with the guy who did fuck her, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want this. I can never marry you because I can't be at a wedding where at least like 10 guys like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like you.
Like when we were at a Boots the other, like last week, I was talking to the guy Pete. And he's like, "You, Chris?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's gonna Pete." I'm like, "Oh shit, I know you. We know the same girl."
Oh,
like,
we know the same.
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Okay.
I was like, "Oh, I know who you are."
I know who you know.
Yeah.
I think I've known.
Like, oh, okay.
I think I've known the same girl as you. Maybe like
we waved
times.
to each other before. He's like, "We have." I'm like, "All right, yeah."
We were both knowing her at that time.
We both known her. Yeah.
We were both knowing her. Yeah. We knowed her hard.
No, it's just like, hate that shit.
It's pretty skeevy.
That's what I hate about Staten Island. So I've been trying to hang out in Brooklyn more too. So I'm gonna move there.
I will respect this.
a lot-
I will respect the friend groups that are like where they only fuck each other and they don't even like go outside of the friend
It
groups.
doesn't happen anymore. It used to be that way. But
I know, but
the
that's
older you get, it just doesn't work that way.
but that's more respectable to me.
That's more incestual.
Exactly.
So it's better.
It's not. It's terrible personally, but on a societal level, like on an external level, it's probably more contained.
It's more contained.
Than just whoring yourself out, you know, to everyone.
I suppose.
Everyone and anything.
Suppose. These are the dangers of.
I mean, in my opinion, I think like the only reason why like sluts and whores become a problem is because in the modern world, like
so many options.
there was never a precedent for a woman to be like, "Yo, you're telling me I could be as openly sexual and slutty as I want, as like the more sexually desired sex in the human species. Like, you're telling me I could just put myself out there." And you're telling me I should have a right for nothing bad to happen to me if I exercise my right to just fuck whoever I want. And if more of the majority of the world says yes, then they're gonna take it to the extremes. Like they're gonna, and that's our modern world. I feel like most rational people of the world would say, as an adult woman, you should be able to do whatever you want with your body as long as you're not hurting anyone. You know?
I say for both sides, it should be that way.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, but knowing how things go, inevitably.
But also, like, men and women are asymmetrical. They're not symmetrical. Men and women are not the same in terms of sexual dynamics.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
Women are just naturally, first of all, more biologically valuable. It takes 9 months for a woman to reproduce. For guys, they could impregnate like 100 women in a week.
Yeah, at any age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's different. You know, it's not the same. And also, women are just prettier to look at. You know?
I agree.
So they're more desirable. Period. You know.
That's why people tell me you're running out of time. Like, I'm running out of time.
So like a woman going around fucking a lot of people is like different. It's gonna have a different effect than a guy doing it. As one of those guys who has fucked a lot of people, I'm not even saying that as a brag because like it's kind of skeevy at this point.
brag.
It's not. It's just kind of gross. Like because like you know it's when I
The girl I discussed it at my number once, and my number is not high.
No, it's skeevy because like once you're in the triple digits, like shit like this.
I'm nowhere near that.
No, but shit like this happens to you. Well, shit like this happens to you where it's like you hook up with a girl eventually, where one of your boys is like, "Bro, I hooked up with her too. You should get tested." You know, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah,
you know, and that happens when you if you're a guy in the triple digits, that's like a telltale sign of like, dude, not every girl you fucked was like a dime piece. Not every girl you fucked was.
I was gonna tell you this.
That means you fucked some hideous. I did fuck some. I went monster.
Sure, it happened.
I fucked some hideous
That's
women,
fine.
dude.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Because I could. Like that's the only reason why I did.
I
on
agree.
Twitter, like
Sometimes
I would match with like some crazy shit, and I'd be like, but she's into it. Like she really like is.
Sure.
She wants it right now, and I'm like, why not? No one has to know. You know, like it's all contained in this app. I'll just delete the conversation after.
There you go.
And I do it. You know, I did it. Well, I don't do it much anymore because I got into semen retention. But yeah, you know, back then it was crazy. I went crazy. I went nuts.
See, I would have told you the same thing if he didn't tell you about her. I would have said the same thing to you.
What?
Get yourself tested.
Oh yeah, get yourself tested. But
Based on reputation.
But he got tested too, so it's like, you know, he was like, "You're good, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, but you should still get tested." I'm like, "I'll be fine." And he's like, "Nah, but she definitely like fucked like 5 or 10 guys since me." And I'm like, "I'll take that. I'll take those chances." You know?
There was a girl I slept with that a friend of mine ended up sleeping with later on, and I asked him like if it bothered him because. Before like I did things with her, she's
Do you
like,
mind if I railed that bitch before you did?
Well, no, he didn't ask, and he didn't have to. I didn't own her. It was months later. I don't think he knew, which it didn't matter, and I wasn't upset. But she like on the way to do the business, she's like, "Do you have condoms?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "You should stop and get some." Yeah, and I was like, "Oh."
Don't have that condom conversation.
No, because she said she had herpes, and sometimes she was just like, you know, I'd rather. I was like, "Oh shit! All right, thanks for the heads up." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get on that." Picked up condoms, did the business. A while later, I know my friend slept with her, and I'm like, "Did that bother you?" He's like, "What bothered me?" I was like, I'm like, "You never wrap it up. Did it bother you having to wrap it up?" He's like, "What do you mean? She didn't tell me anything." I was like, "Wait a second. She didn't tell you to wrap it up?" And he was like, "No." I'm like, "Why'd she tell me to wrap it up? Like, does she actually have this? Was it just showing at the time when I hooked up with her?"
Was she bluffing?
We don't know. He says he's clean. He does get himself checked. He's a good boy. But I was like, but wait.
Dude, I fucked way sketchier pussy than that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's not. I don't like to go too sketchy.
I fucked way sketchier than that.
Yeah.
Definitely way sketchier.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, when you're in the hundreds, I mean, it's only gonna happen.
For me, it was because like I was raving a lot and I was DJing.
Sure.
And like that just happens all the fucking time, especially when you go to raves. It's like because everyone's horny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know for a fact like I fucked some things that I should definitely not have.
Yeah. See, I just don't want to have to worry about getting checked and wrapping it up, so I don't like to go that sketchy.
Yeah. But I think I have a good sense for these things. I think like first of all, it's not like I'm a stud. It's not like I'm a guy who's like
You can get whatever you want, so you get what you get.
I guess so, yeah.
Not in a bad way.
No, yeah, no.
'Cause I'm the same way where it's just like, yeah, you know, I will fuck.
You know what it
anything.
is? It's like I'm like one of those guys where like if you look at me, it's like you won't really think much. But if you talk to me for like 5 or 10 minutes and
he's interesting.
And like trying to get that, and I'm trying to like get that from you, like I'll get it. I'll figure out a way.
That's,
like,
that's
and not to be manipulative. It's just like I've done a lot of things. I'm sure I could figure out one thing that I could connect with you on a deep level.
Sure.
You know, like I'm pretty sure I could find something in my huge repertoire of shit like that you would actually be into that I kind of know like a thing or two about and can relate to you on. You know, like. There's girls that have talked to me about, say, like, oh, you're gonna think this is weird, but I'm into taxidermy, and I'm like, oh, I actually know, like, one of my good friends is actually really into taxidermy, and like, I mean, she's a really good friend, and they're like, oh, what kind of person is she? It's like, I don't know, like, we smoke weed, she likes a lot of similar music I like, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I used to have sex with her when I was like a teenager, and she's like, "Oh, tell me about that." And then you know, that's just one example.
Sure,
you know,
sure.
like it could be like I don't know something else weird. It's like, "Oh, you promised not to laugh at me." I'm like, "What could it possibly be?" It's like I really like anime. You know, because she might be like a chick that works at
How
Etsy or
odd.
something. No, she might work at Etsy and they're just different people out there, and she might maybe all of her friends would like make fun of her for it if they knew. And she tells me, and she's like, "You're Asian, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." Last time I checked, you know.
So I can say this to you, right? You're Asian.
And then she's like, "I really like anime," and I'm like, "Me too." You know. But then like, and then I thought it was weird. But then the way she described her situation, I was like, I empathized rather. It's like I get it. You know, it's like your friends don't like it, and if they found out you liked it, you might. Feel like they think you would be weird. And she was like, when you put it like that, it makes me sound like I'm fucking in middle school. I'm like, yeah, it is like that, but that's exactly what it is, you know? So it's like, I don't think it's that complicated, you know? I think it's really an emotional thing, like just a matter of courage.
Could you imagine judging and making fun of your friends for having certain interests like that? Unless they're vegan, that's different.
I can imagine it. Would I do it personally? No.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Unless they're vegan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, I could, you know, like, yeah. See, I would never like fuck with a vegan over their choices, but I would totally.
No, well, I'd fuck with them, but I wouldn't.
I would totally imagine
myself.
I would totally imagine myself doing it.
Yeah.
See, look, I thought of a great movie, right?
But on the other hand,
so it's a buddy cop movie, but it doesn't start as a buddy cop movie. It starts as a resentful cop movie. So it's about these two cops. One is like played by like an old early 2000s Clint Eastwood type, like he's like piss and vinegar, conservative, whatever. And his partner happens to be like a trans woman detective. Very talented, but you know, a trans woman, you know?
Are there any trans women detectives?
So there'll be a scene in the movie where it's like, stop, in the name of the law. And the guy just like tackles her and then like fucking blasts them aside. And then the asshole older cop comes like, of course he's not going to stop. You didn't use your man voice. And then the other cop would be like, oh, fuck you. And like that, you know, like that. I could imagine, I could make like a million of those scenes and it would be a movie everyone would watch. Honestly.
I don't think there actually are any trans women detectives because I don't think they'd pass the psychological.
And this would be a good movie. I would call it Trans Detective. I would not call it that.
No, I wouldn't call it that either.
But that would be a good movie idea though. I don't know how many people will pick it up. I don't think anybody would pick it up.
Anybody would.
But if a big
maybe, I don't know, maybe
if A24 picked it up, like
there's trans people with a sense of humor. There's that community. They probably find it funny.
Like ContraPoints.
But they'd probably demand that you take your name off of it.
Yeah. Terrorisk Studios presents a Christopher Divers film.
Why is it my name?
produced, executive produced.
No, it's not putting my full name on these things. No, absolutely not.
You're gonna use a
Stage name. Yeah, use
like
screen name.
like Spike Spongle.
Yeah, Chris Splooge.
It's Chris Splooge.
Splooge.
Chris
Splooge Productions.
Chris Punani. Executive
Chris Pootie Tang.
Executive producers Chris Komodo and Chris Punani. Oh, what if we started making movies together and we just like pretended we were brothers?
Sure.
Like
Who's gonna question it?
like
How dare they?
Biological brothers.
Yeah, and how dare they
It's
question
like
it?
we had different moms, okay?
We're biological brothers with different moms.
Same dad, different moms.
Yeah.
Or same mom, different dads. Either one. We would tell different versions each time.
Yeah, so no one would ever get it
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like, I thought it was like that. No. Call my brother a liar?
We were in the womb together, man.
We're twins.
We were in the balls together.
We're twins. Yeah, he was born September. I was born December. We're Irish twins.
Irish twins.
Irish.
My
Asian
dad
twins.
fucked the same woman just 2 different times.
Yeah, Irish Asian very close together.
the 2
in
different women
same
the
day.
same day. Yeah. Because he was.
So you've heard of Irish twins? These are Irish Asian twins. That's what happens.
That'll be sick.
He sucked up all the Asian parts. Like
And
all the
we
Irish
would, we,
parts.
we would be like the Wachowski brothers, sisters.
Sisters.
We would be like the Coen
I don't want to
brothers.
be. I don't want to be those ones.
We-
Yeah, those are
we'd be
better.
like the Coen brothers.
I'd rather be like Coen brothers. I'd rather be like
The
Coen brothers.
Wachowskis.
No. I don't want to be like them.
You
They lost the plot.
you only become like that once you go through enough orgies. When you start as the Wachowski brothers making the Matrix, you go through enough celebrity orgies,
That's
and
true. I've
eventually
never-
you come out. It's like, oh yeah, we're totally sisters actually.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a weird conclusion to come to. Yeah, I've never been in an orgy, so maybe that's why I'm so far off.
I
from the
mean,
idea.
dude, think about it. Like they make the Matrix 1, make like wild success, and they're like get invited to all the
make one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah, they make one of they probably got invited to so many orgies, and they're weirdos. So they're like, do we want to go to this nightclub with like fucking I don't know like Arnold Schwarzenegger, or do we want to go party with these weird queers at this millionaire fucking rave? Let's go there. And that's probably what they did, and that's why they became the Wachowski
It's weird
sisters.
to both agree on it. Like first, it would mean they're hanging out together all the time, which is odd enough.
They had to put themselves in Matrix Reloaded. What if we were like ghostly, silent assassin program?
That is them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like them at all. They were stupid ass villains.
I mean, I don't really like any other Matrix movie except for the first one. Second one's okay, but the rest of them all missed the fucking point.
What I did like is that the video games tried to basically the
Pat Neo's pretty good.
I think the video games were all about like adding the cut content from the movies.
Yeah,
The first Matrix video game I remember was Enter the Matrix, right?
I think so. The only one I played is Pat Neo. I think you're thinking of Pat the Neo.
What about
maybe.
there was one before that? Where
There
you-
was one before
where you
that.
played
yeah.
as Ghost.
That,
and
yeah,
Niobe.
that's Enter the Matrix.
And that was
yeah,
a great game
Yeah,
because
yeah.
to me, I was like, they just added all the cut scenes from.
Well,
the
they added
Matrix
like they put the background kind of stuff.
I mean, what I meant is that whole game are just the cut scenes from Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah.
Because in that game,
Right, right, yeah,
you play
yeah.
as like
Right,
like
right.
Naomi and Ghost like retrieving
Right,
the package
right,
from
right,
Final
right,
Flight
right.
of the Osiris,
Right.
which is really cool, by the way. And you play as them when they were driving in the highway going
Yes.
up to
Yeah.
the
I remember that
sea.
game. Yeah.
That was a sick fucking game. If
That
you
was.
were if you were a Matrix fan, like that was essential playing, because it filled in so many gaps. Like, in fact, Matrix Reloaded literally had scenes that were like real like life shots. So you could tell like this game clearly is literally all the scenes that were deleted from or cut from Matrix Reloaded, which is awesome.
You're right.
I love that fucking game. And like I get why they would cut it because you can't make that movie too epic, especially when you kind of know that there's going to be a third
Well,
movie.
it's also because like they wanted to be. The studio probably wants it to be an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe.
And Warner Brothers was literally probably like, all right, the first movie did great. We'll give you 5 times the budget. We're not going to give you 10 times. That's if the second one goes good. Next one we'll give you 10x budget, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, you know what they used to do? If a movie was really good, they'd give you a sequel, but they'd half the budget because they felt like because it's already successful property, you'll make more money anyway.
That's
So
crazy.
that's what used to happen.
But now they give you more.
Now they give you more. Yeah, back in the day they would like cut your budget because they expect you to already do.
I like it better this way.
I'll be too, because they already expect you to do the same numbers you did with the previous movie, but they want to make more money.
So,
So
all
they're
we
like,
gotta
oh,
do
you
is
don't need. Yeah, just
it's
do
like,
the same
yo,
thing over again.
I will throw $5 extra million if I'm gonna make back 60 million more. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
duh.
exactly.
Like, no shit. Like,
yeah,
no.
and people
duh.
will just see it because it's the second one of that great movie, whether or not it's good.
hell fucking. And they're gonna get a bigger spectacle mathematically anyway,
Yeah,
because there's more money thrown at it.
those fuckers.
But it makes sense because what? More money.
It makes sense for them.
More money equals not just grander scenes, but more. People don't realize what more scenes means. Like when they watch a movie, they don't realize that they're only watching like 30 to 60% of what was actually filmed.
Always.
Shot, you know?
Always.
So like when you consider like throwing that much money at a movie, you're not just getting bigger spectacles per scene. You're also getting a more curated experience with the editing because they shot way more scenes with like a 5x budget.
I forget which director it is in particular, but there's directors who find their movie in editing. So like they
just shoot everything randomly.
They shoot a bunch of shit,
and then they edit it.
And then
together.
as they edit it, then they start to come up with what the movie is.
I don't like that.
Oh,
I mean,
no, it doesn't always work.
I get it though. I get why that would work. Why that could work. I get it. I understand. But I still think
you have to have some narrative.
If I made a movie, I wouldn't do it like that. Like I would. Fuck this.
When you think about it with a screenplay, every page should be 1 minute of the movie. So you just by nature just will have to shoot extra shit, and then as you shoot extra things, like you'll have to fit. See what's pertinent, what goes along
also
with the story.
It's better to be able to shoot more shots because that leaves more room for creativity. For example, the more shots you have, the more opportunities you have where like if you're shooting a diner scene, some random passerby walks by trying to cross the street and you spot her and you're like, wait a minute, she would look very good in this. This is something that we didn't plan for, and she just showed up. And you walk up to her, it's like, could you just show up and could you just walk past this scene and we'll pay you? And she's like, sure. And so suddenly that just elevates the scene.
What happens more often is that people get cut as a result. Like it's like, you know what, they don't really do much for this. Even though they were a character we wrote in, like, you know what, their scenes don't do much, and they'll minimize their scenes and only keep in the things where they're in the background. Where like there's movies where actors have been told like you're one of the main cast members, and then when the movie finally comes out, they find out they were just cut to shit. Like they're in like 1 or 2 scenes. To me,
you might actually find this a tidbit interesting, but like, you know how I can tell when like a director actually goes through the sets before they like. I could tell when a director like they're on set and they've never been there before. They're like, we just know we have to shoot a diner scene. We got this diner booked for the shooting, so then we'll go there. And when they don't use their environment, you can tell, or they didn't pick it specifically. Like they weren't like obsessive about it. I could tell, and you know how I could tell? The telltale sign is how the scene handles the food. Like from like purely just by how they handle the food. Like I could tell when the director like specifically like picked that spot and did a walkthrough months before the shooting, and said to himself, this is where we have to shoot the scene. I can tell because like you can tell the way they handle food. You can't fake that. Like you know the difference in a movie scene where they're cooking or serving food. Like you can tell when it's been pre-planned or when it's just like an on the spot, like they just got some mediocre chef like plan to shoot with them, and so prepare this wherever you are, and you could tell like they're just kind of going with it. But like there are certain scenes where it's like the next scene of this movie, like months before the shooting, it has to be here at this place, and they got to show them preparing it this way.
I'll have a cup of black coffee and a glass of water. Now, what is it? What is it in the room? A slice of cake and a glass of water. Or I will also have a slice of cake and a glass of water.
Yep, and a famous example. What about
Johnny, my favorite customer.
What about 007 with the wine and the fish?
Which
he
one?
Shoots the guy because he was like, he ordered red wine with the fish.
Oh,
and he was like, no British man would order a red with a fish. You know,
I probably would.
You sick fuck.
Well, yeah, because I just don't like white wine.
With fish, or Italian food in general.
No, I love Italian food and I love fish.
I think meat is better with red wine.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, you're not supposed to order red wine with fish. White wine, fish, red wine, red meat. But
yeah, you sick
convention fuck. Be damned.
The fuck is wrong with
Well, I usually don't order wine with dinner, so
why?
I'm not a big wine guy.
Not yet. What if you were like a millionaire?
Yeah.
You try it once. I
drink wine, but
no. I mean, like, if you were a millionaire and you could go to like fucking
I'm at some dinner, and
you
like,
go to Peter Luger's, like it's going to McDonald's.
This would pair really well with this. I'd be like, all right, fine, sure, yeah. If I didn't care about money, and then you tried it,
and you're like, fuck, this is good.
Yeah.
And then you probably get used to it.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. It doesn't. Like,
it's an acquired taste, clearly.
Sure, yeah.
And you would acquire that taste easily.
I just wouldn't. I'd rather just not order wine when I eat fish. I also don't like drinking and eating at the same time. Generally, I just don't. Not that it's not good. Like, obviously, there's things that pair together.
You know why it's not good? Because I think historically, traditionally in ancient times, drinking was eating.
Sure, yeah.
Like if you got beer, like that was a meal, you know?
Like I'd rather pick, like we were talking earlier, pick and drink, like have something small, like sashimi.
That's already luxurious. Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying that's if I was gonna drink, it'd be like small things like that, where like the point is not like I'm not eating to be full and drinking. Like that would be too much.
I think we lost the plot. I think we as a species lost the plot on beer. Like liquor, we still get liquor, we still do right, but I think beer, we really lost the plot on that.
You don't know a lot of good beer. A lot of you're not aware
No.
of. Like,
I mean, I don't think
we're.
I think we forgot how to use it properly. Like it shouldn't be like us drinking beer. It should be like hikers packing like canteens full of beer on their trip just in case.
Well,
like we're not using beer the way it was supposed to be used. Like it's an actual.
We're treating beer like liquor, where like beer tells a story, like liquor tells a story.
Yeah, exactly. Beer is not really supposed to tell a story. Beer is supposed to fulfill a purpose. It's supposed to help you live. It's to survive. Like you pack a beer because like I don't know, like you're hiking and you have no food
And I
left,
don't trust the water.
and you don't trust the water, so
Yeah.
you have sterile water.
Sure.
You have calories. You have everything. You have
Sure.
so yeah, beer is good. I think beer is like more of a survival tool than it is.
IPAs were so heavy and things like that because it would keep better if you transported it.
Yo, honestly, if like I had like a canteen full of beer and I was stranded in a mountain, I think I would have a pretty good shot of making it back if I sip it conservatively.
Sure, yeah.
yeah.
It was like a pilsner, something nice and light. Yeah.
Yeah, my shits would be very uncomfortable, sure, but
Yeah,
like
what do you do?
I'm in the woods, you know,
Yeah.
like I have leaves, you know, I'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I really think like beer is just used incorrectly in the modern world.
Perhaps. I definitely don't like drinking beer and eating food. I definitely don't like doing that.
I think if you and I were to became the brothers who made movies, twins, the biological twins.
Right.
We're biological brothers, by the way.
The Irish Asian twins.
Yeah, we would make two movies. We would make one movie, we make Jam, and then we would make a food movie.
Do that.
But we're not foodies, really. We're just people who are poor. But we're not real.
Or people would
foodies.
taste at least. I guess I'm not a foodie, but like I'm not pretentious about it. So like maybe that's the difference.
I don't
Like,
think it's not so much taste. I think we just care.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being like having. Oh, I'm a tasteful like
No,
foodie.
like I care about ingredients and tasting what I'm eating more or less than like
I care about the experience. And I
people,
think
like-
that's what really makes a foodie. Because like sometimes a foodie would be like, I just want the most expensive shit to say I had it.
right.
But then there's a foodie who's like, I love new experiences. That's why I'm a foodie. Because like I could like as a foodie,
I love new food, but like it's not
As
like
a
I wouldn't like those places that
No, I think like to me, what appeals to me about being a foodie is like if I learn to pay attention to certain details in the palate, then that means I could have the same dish but have a completely different experience every time. Like I could have like mac and cheese from like Paris and it'll taste like one thing, but then I could have mac and cheese from like New Orleans and it'll taste like completely different. You know, like they'll all have their own twist to it, and like that to me is great. You know, I love that, and I think that's the most rewarding thing about being a foodie is being exposed literally to new experiences.
okay. And I would do that.
It's the most beautiful thing to me because as a foodie, that means like, yeah, I would have my cakes and my souffle and my steaks and my filet mignon, but that means I would also have to have my like deep fried baby chicks from like South Asia and like cockroaches. You gotta
No, things like that I would try. I would try them.
Yeah, I would try it.
Yeah.
Because there's like one in Rome, you know, like
Sure. And there's something to it. And like again, like I love shellfish. That's the bottom feeders of the ocean. We used to say certain
I mean, you are what you eat, right? So what if you're the type of person who like by trade travels to like many countries like daily? All you can do is just eat local food.
yeah.
So what if you like, you know, like if you're the kind of person
I
who
always
could-
find something to eat.
if you're the type of person who only eats say like Northern European food, you're gonna be built a certain way. If you're the type of person who only eats like Southern Asian food, you're gonna be built a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But what if you're the type of person who like travels from random country every single day and you eat their local food? What kind of what would your build be like? Would you just be the most medium build ever? Like,
You just
yeah. It's like here in Greece they just eat Mediterranean, but here in like you know the Eastern Europe they eat like soup, you know, like and pickled shit. You know, like
I love shit like that. I mean, I am close to that.
right?
Yeah.
I love
We
both.
have to have one day. We have to have you have plov. Plov. It's Eastern European. It's fucking amazing. It's like a rice dish with rice, carrots, usually raisins. Oh, fuck ton of garlic and a protein.
Yeah,
I've had it with oxtail, usually with some type of beef.
I went to this kosher deli today where they make like good sandwiches, but like I looked at their salad bar, that shit looked fire. It was like they had these olives, like pickled olive. It wasn't pickled. It was like an oil or some spicy.
They probably pickled it.
It was very everything. Mediterranean looking. Yeah. You know, it was very, and like I could have had
every event I've gone to with like my bosses, because they're all Eastern European or Middle Eastern Jewish,
and they had pickled
everything. And there's a ton of pickled shit.
What about cured meats?
Yeah. When you sit down first, there's a giant plate full of pickled everything and cured meats and some bread
and cheese.
Yeah, and that's not the cheese. No, they don't do the Jewish. You don't do meat and cheese.
Ugh,
I know.
Boring.
I know. That's what they're missing out on. It's
boring.
like if you had cheese, that'd be Mediterranean.
That's why that's the biggest thing. Like I can't do kosher food on. It's like you're saying me as an American citizen, I'm not allowed to have a cheeseburger in your house. Fuck you. Yo, DK opened my eyes to this. He was like, because one of his bosses was like from like very orthodox.
Yeah, he was telling me.
And like, he put like a bag of Wendy's down on his counter, and his boss looked at it like disgust. He was like it was. You know, he's like, you fucking pig.
Yeah.
Whereas like, my boss never did that to me, but I realized, because he's also like Orthodox Jewish, but I also realized he never even allowed me to be in a position to be able to do that. You know, like, because like
my bosses weren't like one day. I remember my boss came in. He walked into our office and he was like,
because my boss,
guys, I went to McDonald's. They gave me with cheese on my sausage McMuffin. Chris, I was like, yep. He threw it right to me.
I think if you're like a Jew, like a Jew with money, like my boss was the kind who would be like, he would always take me around places where there was always like good kosher food. Like, oh, you want kosher sushi? You want chopsticks? You want holy schnitzel? Like, this is good shit.
I like holy schnitzel. Yeah,
this is fucking good. You know, it's like fucking sick. Like it's kosher, sure. Which is why it makes sense why all the Jews move to specific areas, because once you consolidate, then you could have your kosher stuff, high quality gourmet kosher.
Yeah.
But if they're all spread out and like too much of a chaotic diaspora, then you're not going to be able to establish that kind of thing. And you can't. Diaspora, and you can't live like that, as a culture. So obviously it makes sense why all the Jews congregate whenever they migrate. You know?
See, kosher food I don't like, but there's things that are
kosher that are great.
We have better kosher food.
All vegan food is kosher.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's blessed by a rabbi. There's different types.
It doesn't have to be.
Yes, there's different levels of kosher.
But it doesn't. But you're not dealing with anything meat, so there's no reason for the blessing in the first place.
Sure.
That's why all vegan dishes are kosher.
No, it's not true.
What's not kosher as a vegan dish?
I don't know, but I know certain like snack foods.
How about this? How about this? Yo, Chris, let me tell you something. Yo, purple Doritos. You've seen the purple Dorito bags. Those are accidentally kosher and vegan. There's vegan too. And guess what?
But they have the mark in the OU.
And the one fucking like the couple of bags of Doritos that I see that come in Hebrew label are the purple Doritos because they're kosher.
They're OU, yeah.
So I think if it's kosher, it's kosher. It doesn't have to be blessed.
Maybe, but if you're right. Sure, maybe you're right.
If it's meat, it has to be blessed because the animal will suffer less if you pray with it before it gets slaughtered.
Well, no, you have to drain the blood. You have to kill it a certain way, and
what I'm saying implies that because if you pray with the animal, you're not going to kill it in a barbaric way. You're not going to like beat it in the head with a fucking.
No, not everyone does that.
I just saw a video of like U.S. Marines like beating like in the Middle East beating a fucking like random sheep with a baseball bat.
Vegan food is not automatically kosher.
What?
Vegan food is not automatically kosher.
What do they say?
Even though it contains no meat or dairy. While raw plant foods are inherently kosher, packaged or restaurant vegan food still requires a form of kosher certification.
All right. What if you prepared any vegan dish? Would it be like still kosher, like without blessing it? If you prepared it yourself.
It says package or restaurant vegan food. So if you prepared it yourself, it'd be fine.
Okay, so any vegan. All right, so let me reiterate what I said. Any vegan dish that you could make yourself will always be kosher.
Because factories might process non-kosher items in the same machinery.
You're right. All right, that's fair enough. So any vegan dish that you make yourself is guaranteed to be kosher.
Yeah.
If you make a chickpea
only
salad,
certain kosher. OU, not Circle K. Circle K means it's blessed for Passover.
Oh, I mean, you make it yourself.
That's right. I know the levels.
You make it yourself. It's vegan. All right.
Yeah.
It's kosher. I mean, Chinese are like the opposite of kosher.
And yet, kosher Chinese is such a common thing in New York.
Is it? I've only seen a handful of restaurants in my life.
Well, I don't know of them, but I had kosher Chinese once.
There's one on Forest. If you go like all the way, down on Victory. It's called Chopsticks.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny name. It's pretty racist.
Well, there's I ever show you this place? I don't know if I have the picture still. Hold on. There's a place in Jacksonville near where my dad lives, Chinese place. It has the most racist name. First of all, it's written in those stereotypical Chinese letters, but it's got the most racist name for a restaurant I have ever heard in my life. I don't know if I have the picture anymore. I'm gonna check really quick.
Yo, sushi was such a good choice tonight, by the way.
Oh yeah, I feel
I
fantastic.
feel great.
I feel
I
fantastic.
feel fucking awesome.
I feel fantastic.
Sushi is a good summer food. It's a great
It's
summer
nice and
food.
light.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, Chris, have you warmed up to like one meal a day?
Nope, I'm on 2 right now. One's too tough.
What if you had a slightly bigger one meal?
I can't eat that much in one sitting. I just don't like to
What if
do
you
that.
didn't eat for the whole day though?
But I wouldn't. I just don't want to do that.
You would lose a lot of weight.
I'm sure, but I'm losing weight doing just 2, and like 2 is one small meal later in the day, and then one normal sized meal towards the end of the day, but hours before I go to sleep. So like,
Why don't
I'll
you
eat something small.
what if you
around-
supplement one of your meals with a protein shake, like whey powder? You buy one thing for $45. It'll last you for a month. 2 scoops and some milk or water, whatever you prefer. I don't know. I prefer milk and whey.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, milk and kefir.
Yeah, I've seen you buy kefir.
Yeah, so I do like 2 parts kefir, 1 part milk, and then 2 scoops of whey because that's my body weight per gram, I think. Nah, it's probably more than I probably need like 2.5. I usually do 2.5.
I'm happy with this. What I'm at right now, and this is still. It's been a few weeks in. Maybe I'll work up to that going forward. But I have a small meal like what I get about like 9. Probably eat around 1 o'clock.
Don't just stop
meal.
that.
And
Ditch
then
the
around
early
7-8 o'clock, I'll
Fuck
have a
that.
normal size meal.
Yo, bro, ditch the early meal. Ditch it.
It's not even early. It's 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours after I wake up.
Ditch it.
I don't want to. I get too hungry. Then,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna eat my full
But
meal.
what if you think better when you're hungry?
I don't know about that.
You never tried.
I can't imagine there's much scientific proof behind that.
I mean, as a kid, it's obviously you got to be over.
I'll also be doing more physical jobs.
All
soon.
right, so here's my thing about like feeding. I think as a kid, you have to. It's better to give a child 3 meals.
Sure,
a day.
yeah, you need those nutrients.
Because I mean, I think about my kitten even. You know, like when my cat was a kitten, I'm like, yo, I had to feed him a fuck ton because he was a growing boy.
And I take a multivitamin.
I took a chalky Flintstones.
Oh, I take a gummy, but
Nah, fuck that, you pussy. Get the fucking Flintstones.
those are for
chalk.
kids. They don't make
No.
those for adults.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. Look at
How?
it. Check your bottle. They don't make them for adults. They're for kids.
The internet has to.
There's no adult Flintstone vitamins.
Yo, don't laugh. We could potentially make a lot of money.
Yeah, they could sell anything to our generation. Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. You like don't joke, dude. It's true.
They could sell us anything.
Okay, so it says adults can safely take regular Flintstone
Sure,
complete
but they're
chewable
for
vitamins
kids.
following the package directions for individuals aged 4 and older. 1 tablet daily. However, because they are formulated for children, they contain lower amounts of certain nutrients than a dedicated adult multivitamin. Dosage. Adults take 1 chewable tablet or 2 complete gummies daily, depending on the specific variant. Nutritional gap. They provide basic levels of vitamins A, C, D, E, and B complex, but generally lack the higher calcium, magnesium, or specific trace mineral levels required for optimal. You know, I'm reading this. I'm like, there's no reason why an adult shouldn't add like 1 fucking Flintstones vitamin to their fucking.
Well, sure, but there's better multivitamins or more fulfilling multivitamins.
Yeah, but the fucking, you know what I would say? I would say the Flintstones chalky chewable is like a glue. It's just like, yeah, there's better glue than glue stick, but sometimes glue stick is all you need to tie a bunch of.
But
like,
it just told you need more than just a glue stick. It's nice you have something, you have a starter, you have a set, you have something, you have a base there that's good. But there's ones that could do better. It's fine, you can take it. I'm just telling you. It's
but
for
what
kids.
matters isn't the glue. What matters is what you're actually pasting onto the board, right? So you have your glue stick,
and vitamins are falling off because your glue stick is only hold up so much at a time.
then you take 2. So you can add twice as much glue stick.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, you could safely take
'Cause you
2.
don't always take more than the recommended dose just because you're bigger.
But for adults, it says it's lower effect, so you could take 2,
Okay.
and you take 2, and like, all right, so the glue is the 2 Flintstones vitamins, but the main pictures are like the beef and the pork chops you eat on your one meal, or the celery sticks, or the fucking cheese spinach dip, or the fucking buffalo chicken pizza,
Ugh.
or the
that's
fucking
delicious.
Philly
Just saying.
cheesesteak sandwich, or the gyoza, the fried gyoza,
Gyoza.
yeah, or the fucking like fried plantains.
Oh, I fucking love fried plantains.
In America, we call them bananas.
No. They're different. They're not the same thing.
I know.
Platanos.
Did you know that you saw
That's in something, right?
Cobra Kai?
It's not.
Yeah, because Johnny
American
Lawrence
Gold
gets with a
Bananas.
Latina
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
awesome. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the best. He's like gets with a hot Latina bitch, and she's like, they're plantains. He's like, awesome. In America, we call them bananas. That's like so good. He wrote that. He definitely wrote that. He's like, in America, we call them bananas. I was like, yo, it's genius. Yo, that show was written.
The show's a good show. Yeah,
I think the show
enjoyed
is
it.
better than the fucking movies, Karate Kid movies. How about
better
that?
than the first movie.
Yes, it was. I think Cobra Kai was more entertaining than the first Karate Kid movie.
Ah,
But it's an unfair comparison. A show, you get to write more, you
exactly.
do more.
Yeah. And that's like, I mean, that's the peak of all '80s movies. Is Karate Kid. That is the movie. That is the '80s movie. I think.
No, there's better movies than Karate Kid in the '80s.
I didn't say it wasn't. There aren't better movies. I'm just saying. I
Ninja
feel like
Turtles? Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
1991.
Oh, shit.
1991.
What about Three Ninjas?
91, 92,
Shit.
93, something like that.
What about Blind Fury?
I don't know.
Did you see Blind Fury?
No, I've never seen Blind Fury.
All right. What about Bloodsport?
Ooh, 80s. Yeah, Bloodsport's a good movie.
Also, all those Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I'm not saying those aren't better. I'm not saying Karate Kid's better than every other movie from the 80s. I'm just saying it's a definitive 80s movie. Like, I love those Jackie Chan movies. I find them more entertaining now, and I think they're smarter and they're better shot. But like, I'm just saying, it's just the Karate Kid movie. It's just, to me, it's the most 80s movie. Kid from Jersey moves out to fucking
you know what I
California.
despise?
Karate's really big in the 80s. He gets into karate, the whole Mr. Miyagi thing.
I
like,
really
the bully
hate that
thing.
Ralph Macchio didn't continue karate. I hate it. I really hate that.
We tell there's like fucking 3 of them.
What?
There's more movies.
No, I mean, eventually he quit. You're not supposed to quit.
Yeah, and the third one, I think he trains a girl to do, or he's in the third one. There's a girl, Mr. Miyagi trains a girl instead.
The next Karate Kid, Hilary Swank.
Right? Yeah.
Did you know
That's
that?
Hilary Swank?
You
I
didn't
never
know
realized-
that? You
no,
didn't know
realized
that?
I never saw it.
It's a wild movie. You know when I first saw that movie?
I never saw that.
On the Disney Channel original, the Disney Channel on cable
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. The
Dude,
Channel
they
original,
played Up Next is the next Karate Kid after Even Stevens. I'm like, okay. And like, I didn't appreciate what I was watching back then as a kid on Disney Channel. The next Karate Kid, Hilary Swank. Now that I think about it as an adult, every single time I think about it, I'm like, dude, that movie was fucking insane. Truly insane. And the thing was, it was shot exactly like a cheesy fucking Nirvana music video 90s movie. I'm like, holy shit.
Hold on a second. I gotta grab some toe beans.
You're sexually harassing my cat. He's touching my cat's beans. That's code for his...
Toe beans. Toe beans.
Yeah.
20% of Rotten Tomatoes. That's rough.
Yeah. Because it's shot literally like a Disney Channel original movie.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I am saying?
Whoa, they have the whole...
It's ancient wisdom against teenage spunk. That's the description.
They have the whole fucking movie on like... Oh, YouTube Premium's free tonight. I didn't know that.
No, sometimes there's free
At this
movies
point,
on
you're
YouTube.
probably not avoiding therapy.
Yeah, but no, my friend Colin told me, like, he was like, yeah, YouTube is free tonight.
Red or whatever the fuck. Bullshit.
Oh, this guy is the...
Oh, he's the bad guy in so many movies. He's in Starship Troopers.
So he plays what's this guy?
The bad
The bad dojo guy.
yeah. He's like that's Michael Ironside. That's his name.
He's like, you don't want to
He's
mess
in-
with me.
He's in Total Recall. He's the bad guy in so many 80s, 90s movies.
Yo, did you see him run just now? Like, damn, old
Mr.
man, he
Miyagi.
can still run. Hilary Swank, what are you doing?
That was a bad run.
Yo, but this is why Hilary Swank could be $1 Million Baby, because she did a martial arts movie.
Oh. Party time pizza.
So the story goes, Hilary Swank's character's dad was in the Air Force, and he was stationed in Japan. And while he was stationed in Japan, he met Mr. Miyagi and learned karate, and he taught her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he taught her, and then like Mr. Miyagi ends up meeting her again, and then she did a thing dodging like a car crash.
And he's like, oh, she has
And he's
potential.
like, how did you do tiger stansu? And blah blah blah. She's like, my dad taught me, and she was like, who was your father? And she told him, and
John Swank.
he was named.
Oh,
My dad, you probably knew him in the Air Force. His name was Sergeant John Karate.
oh.
I know this is John Karate. I trained him in Osaka. That's exactly how he said it. Yeah. So you got to watch that.
Who does not.
You know what? You can't call Karate Kid like the definitive 80s movie without having seen the next Karate Kid.
I think I can.
No, it's not allowed.
That's like the third one. There was a second one with Ralph Macchio.
There were 3 with Ralph Macchio.
There's 3 with Ralph Macchio. Okay, yeah. Oh, so like the first 2, I think.
All right, so the first one was in California, Southern California.
Right.
With those McDojos.
They go back to Jersey in the second one?
No, in the second one, I think they go to Japan, don't they?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, the second one, they go to Japan.
My dad showed me the first one. I'm like, are there more? And he's like, yeah.
And in the third one, I think they come back to California. Yeah. Yeah, no, you got to watch it. We'll watch the trilogy together.
We'll take a break here. Ooh.
Is that too much technology for you?
Yeah.
All right, now, I mean, this whole episode, we've been talking about movies. So what movies, I mean, you've watched Odyssey, but you've only watched it once. You haven't truly
only
watched
it once, yeah. Just the one time. Just watch the 3-hour movie just the one time.
Yeah, you got to watch it 2 times in theaters, IMAX, to really get it.
I watched it in IMAX.
To be fair, you have to have a really high IQ to understand.
Oh, okay. Oh, my IQ's not high enough.
Maybe it's too high for it.
It could be it. If it was, I would have gotten upset about the inaccuracies from the book, but I don't because it's just a fucking... It's a 2,000-year-old fucking epic poem.
You know what you remind me of, Chris?
What's that?
Daiquiri.
A daiquiri?
Yeah.
What kind? What fruit?
Because
What
you're
flavor?
creamy. And you're swirly.
Surly, I prefer. Surly.
And you're splashed with just the right amount of red.
Wow. What's the red? My skin? My communism?
Your complexion. The blood that flows in your white veins. Well, your veins are actually blue. But
Yes, they are. And blood's only red when it's oxidized.
I have pretty veiny arms.
I don't. I don't have varicose veins, thank God. You can only see them here.
I could get you varicose veins very easily.
I don't need them.
You want me to buy them for you?
No.
Dude, it's mad cheap. I'll buy them for you this
No,
week.
I'll just do fucking...
I'm just gonna buy you varicose
I'll
veins.
just do forearm
I'm just gonna buy you varicose veins.
exercises. I don't want to buy them. Don't buy them.
I'm gonna buy them.
I won't wear them. I won't wear them.
You're not gonna wear them?
I won't wear them.
Dude, if I bought you varicose veins, you
I
literally
won't
wouldn't wear
wear
them?
them. I won't
Bro,
wear
that's
them.
so fucked up.
Won't
Why?
wear
You have to earn them. Oh, I have to earn my varicose
Gotta earn my
veins.
stripes. Gotta earn my veins.
I can't wear the varicose veins that my good friend bought me. I have
earn
to
my
earn
stripes. Gotta
I have
earn
to
my
earn
veins.
my varicose veins.
I can't pull this look off, right? With the hat backwards. I just can't do it.
I think
It's
it'll look
never-
better that way.
I disagree.
You know why you don't look good?
Why?
It's because your beard is too fucking long.
How dare you?
I mean, you can't pull off a beard and backwards cap together.
That's true, because when you're wearing a backwards cap, you're trying to look young.
Yeah, and when
Can't
you're
have-
wearing a beard, you're trying to look old. So it's just, it's
Correct.
kind of,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, yeah.
I agree.
But if you shaved it and you wore a backwards cap, I'd be like, hey, yeah, it's fine.
But I won't.
I don't know. I feel like if you shaved your beard, it would be like I'm hanging out with like 14-year-old Chris again.
I don't want that. I'm happier like this.
I'm
known like this.
Yo, I could probably grow a long beard. It's just it would be thin. It wouldn't be like a fuzzy one, like a
Exactly,
fluffy
it
one.
would
It'll
be
just
like
be
this.
like it would just be
I
thin.
got bounce. I got volume.
I would have like a Fu Manchu.
feel this
I would have the kind of beard that you pull like this, you know?
See, I didn't put any oil in it today, but see, there's bounce in that. I feel that shit. There's bounce.
Yeah. I would have one of those wise Asian beards.
Yeah, like this with like this.
Yeah.
You could stroke it like
You could
that.
stroke it like this.
Well, I like doing that with this. Like when I get bored, I'll just do that.
You
It's
ever,
been much longer.
you ever think about ironing it straight?
No.
What do you think?
No. It's been longer, but like I could take a rubber band and tie it, and it would be like what, right up here.
You know, it'd be mad funny
But I wouldn't do that.
if I put like 100 containers of hair growth oil on your face, and then put you through a cutscene, and then watching
Red
the
Dead cutscene. Yeah.
and then watching you play out the cutscene where it just like grows all at once. It's like I shave your eyebrows, your hair,
Oh,
and
no,
your
no,
beard,
no.
and then I make you take 100 of those, and then I watch the cutscene and watch
Yeah.
all your hair grow. It's super.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, no. I shan't be shaving. I trim it every 3 weeks anyway, so I might get it. I might take an inch off tomorrow when I get a haircut. I don't know.
Yo, what would you do, right? If I didn't seek a profession, like I didn't seek clients, I didn't seek to do this for money. I just did it purely for the interest in the hobby, right? What would you do if I became like the best unisex and multiracial hairstylist?
I go to you.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You were the best.
What if I charge you $20 for a haircut?
I definitely go to you.
Really?
Go to you in a heartbeat. Yeah. Well, you know what haircuts cost?
All right. What about 25?
Yeah. Still don't. Yeah. Shaving a haircut.
What about 30?
Shaving a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the shave and the haircut.
Yeah.
I'll use a straight razor for the shave and the haircut.
Sure. Yeah.
$30?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a
I paid
fucking-
35.
Well, I do that because it costs 25 and I give $10 tips.
Well, I don't.
Because I like my barber. I really like my barber.
No, I paid 35 and I tipped him $7 because it's 20%.
That's about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy I go to is cheap because I got simple shit. You know. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
But he treats me so good because he talks to me. He's like, he gives me a cigarette when I ask. You know. He lets me pay in credit card. Not every barber lets you pay in credit card anymore.
It's true. It's mainly a cash business.
Exactly. I like paying in credit card for a haircut.
My barber's my age. It's his own place. It's just when I started using him, he was renting out a room in another barber shop, like separately from them. He's also owned his own barber shop, but this is like he rented out a garage behind like a dentist office. It's just his shop, and he has an online schedule, and like every half an hour he finishes in a half an hour, no matter what. Everybody, it's ridiculous. And he's $35, shaving a haircut. Tip him $7 for the service. And he's fun to talk to.
Yo, did you ever fall asleep during a haircut?
No.
I did.
Did you? Well, how old were you?
No, it was pretty recent. It was like 5 haircuts ago. It's this guy, Sam. It's not him. It's just the chair is so fucking comfortable. Where like I'm like this, and then I would feel like a little tap on my shoulder. I'm like, oh yeah, it looks good. You know, like.
Well, see, there's more to mine. Like I have to move like this. He does the fade, so it's layered, and then I have to go up like this, and he cuts. Make sure this is all even. Like this little part where my head has to go back. So and like I'm very careful about when I talk and where the scissors are because it makes me nervous. There's a lot going on.
Well, he shouldn't be talking to you while he's doing your beard.
Of course, we mean we talk the whole time.
Nah.
We mean nah.
I don't want to move your mouth while I'm doing your beard.
Well, but like I'm careful when I do, and he's careful when I am talking.
If I was doing your beard, I'll be like, all right, shut the fuck up. You listen now. You don't talk.
I don't think
You
I'd come.
speak.
I don't think
You
I
don't-
would.
you
I
don't
think I'd
move-
go to you.
You don't move your fucking mouth. What you do is you hold up your hand. 1 finger for no, 2 fingers for yes.
There's
I'm
be
gonna
one
ask
for
you a
yes,
question.
two for.
And I'll just be like doing your beard the whole time. It's like, all right, Chris, do you feel good? And I'll be like, all right, Chris, do you feel hot? All right, Chris, do you feel hot and good? I'll be like, all right, Chris, are you feeling the money?
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta leave. You know what? 35 isn't so bad. I'll pay that for the other guy.
What if you could? It's too bad. Like, actually, it's not too bad. It's actually beautiful that like hairstyling and whatever sculpting, it can never be self administered. Like truly,
I don't like to do it. I don't like. My barber even told me, he's like, "Can you just buy a buzzer and like do this like in the meantime?" And I was like, "No, I won't do it," because I fucked up once. My beard was a bit longer, and I was cleaning up back here, and I fucked up, and I shaved it like this, so there was actually a space.
That's cool.
No, well, I covered it up. I kept
You should have owned it. You should have
together.
like split them apart and like tied.
Well, I
them.
would do that around my friends, like fuck with them, like. But no.
And no, do like a bunch then, like a Viking.
Yeah, no. I want it to be like that. I want the hair to be like nice and pointy around. I want it to be pointy. I haven't styled it today because I didn't shower today, but I want it nice and pointy and like curved up here, like
Emerson Reeve.
Sure. You say so. That's usually how I have it.
I believe in your point, DuBois.
There's people who have never seen my chin before.
I've seen it.
I know you have. You're one of the lucky few.
It's just a
And
chin, guys.
No one will ever see it again.
Listen, all you ladies obsessing over Chris's naked chin. It's just a chin, okay?
They like the beard.
Like, you've all seen a pussy before. It's the same thing. Like, you've seen a woman's vagina. You've seen a man's chin. Like, come on. Can we be adults here?
They're different.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. I feel like every pussy I've seen is
I feel like women look at a man's chin and men look at a woman's vagina. It's the same effect.
Well, maybe not wrong there.
Women look at a man's chin, they're like, I wish I could stick my dick in that. You know, like...
It's true. So vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So hairless.
That's why not all women like sharp chins. Some women want vulnerable chins. Some women want wide chins.
Chin.
Some women want tight chins. Some women want...
I mean, I don't have like that chiseled chin, but I have a normal chin. I don't have a soft chin.
You know what? Chin doesn't matter much. Cheekbones matter more.
It's true. It's true. And this accentuates my cheekbones.
A beard.
It do.
A beard is like hair clothing for your face.
It is. It's extra hair. And if I can grow it, why not?
I guess I'm a nudist of the face. I like just being naked in the face.
It's fine. It's not for everybody.
The reason why I like being naked in the face is because I realize people notice me less when I don't have facial hair.
Think so?
Yes. When I talk to them, it's a different story. When I talk to them, they suddenly become like very interested, which is very annoying. It's like the whole point is like, let's say I'm in the ferry or the subway. I don't want to be an eye-catching experience. Because there's some people on public transportation that are an eye-catching experience, like hot girls.
Sure.
Like, I don't want to be one of those.
I like to stand out either, yeah. But I like...
I'm a stealthy guy. I am.
Sure.
Like, I like to be not noticed.
And a bearded Asian would stand out. But a bearded white guy doesn't stand out that much anymore.
No, true.
Yeah. But I preferred this look on me. Like, I like this look. I like having
That'll be
a
us.
beard.
If we were like Agent C and Agent D, you know, in the Men in Black. Yeah, we would separate. It's like, let's find this alien. You go in the front car, I'll go in the back car of the subway train, and we'll work our way to the middle. That's how we would do it. And then it's like we would get into this big thing. It's like, oh great, now it's in the middle of the car and the whole train dies. Like,
oh man, we missed it somehow.
I think if we were Men in Black agents, it would be like Igor, who's our boss, and just constantly like fucking with us and yelling at us. It's like, yo, you guys fucked up. You guys keep fucking up.
You sent us to the wrong
I'm
place.
like, yo, dude, you sent us to the wrong place.
Yeah,
Like,
so what?
And he's like, what are you talking about? Check the message history. And we check the message history, and we're like, all right, we fucked up. Like, I'm sorry, Igor. It's like, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, Agent I. Like, you know, Agent C, Agent D, you are both disappointments. Igor would be the boss of our Men in Black unit.
He wouldn't play unless he was the boss.
And he would do things his own pace.
Yes, he would.
The Krasner,
Yes,
Krasner way.
Yes, he would.
It would be like, boss, there's like 500 cockroach aliens trying to invade us.
It
like,
could wait.
We could wait.
It can wait. No, it can't. No, it's just wait. Let's have a cigarette. No, there's no time. Like,
It's
come
like
on,
Igor,
come
like
on, come on.
I, please.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. What? They own you. You work for them. You work for me.
Do you work for them or do you work for me?
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying to say? Like, you
Come
taking
on.
orders
You don't
from
need.
them?
You don't need that. You don't.
Who's
need
paying you?
Yeah,
Me
yeah.
or them?
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
That. Well, actually, the government pays us. Come on, shut up.
The government pays me. Who pays you? That is what he was saying. He's like, who's your boss?
Yeah.
Like, are them or me?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No. Well, I make commission. It doesn't. Hey, come on. They don't own you.
And he'd be like, exactly.
Yeah, but you don't own me either.
He'd be like, every alien you kill or capture, you get money. So I'm bringing more aliens here. Like, you should be thanking me. That is exactly how I would think as an MIB agent. If I got paid based on every caller, I would thank the people who are bringing alien.
Well, yeah, sure, yeah.
I'll be like an ICE agent for space aliens. I'll be like, yeah, bring those illegal.
That is, I mean, they are ICE agents just for just with aliens.
Exactly. They're all competing. They're all competing for quotas. They're like, yo, Trump gave us a limited amount of money. The most goes to the people who make the most collars.
My dad used to get written up for not meeting his quota as a cop, as a regular.
Boroughs are notoriously in competition with each other.
Yeah.
I think Queens might be winning.
Winning in with ICE?
No, quota, just raw quota. No, NYPD.
Oh.
NYPD quotas. Like, I think Queens might be winning.
I don't know. No, it's gonna be. What do you mean? It's gonna be Bronx.
No. Nobody wants to work in Bronx, dude.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean by quotas are winning?
All right, as the NYPD,
where guys want to work the most?
As the NYPD precincts, which ones do you think generate the most revenue? Like, whether it's writing tickets or actually making like good collars. Like, who do you think? Like, I think it's Queens.
I think the city writes the most tickets. Maybe Queens. See, I don't know Queens that well. I know parts of Queens. I know more of Brooklyn and more of Manhattan than I do of Queens.
All right. Which NYPD precinct is most profitable?
Well, we got a lot of the Asian gangs in Queens, I suppose.
Exactly, like, and a lot of cars.
Yeah.
The right ticket.
They don't track or measure probability.
Yeah, okay. Which gets the most money?
That's what it's saying. It won't.
For budget.
So let's see. Hold on. Budget allocation. It says 75th precinct in Brooklyn.
Whoa! So Brooklyn gets the most money.
Yeah, but it's 75th precinct. That's near where my uncle worked. I think my uncle was the 7.
That's right by Borough Park.
75th?
No, it's more by like the south area, like fucking by
Like East New York, I think.
Really?
We'll look it up. I'm not quite sure. East New York. Yep. Told you. Yeah, Sutter Avenue. Oh yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, it was the most dangerous part of New York at one point.
It's the most dangerous part of Brooklyn still.
I did drive by this precinct a bunch of times. Is this why I see like a bunch of Corvettes and like Supers parked in front of that precinct all the time?
Could be.
Because they make all the money.
That's an old school precinct. I love it. The way it looks.
Yeah. Look at that. It's a castle.
Fucking old school.
That's a fucking castle.
I love
bro.
that look. I like the one where the way my dad's looked. Looked up to 6'2".
Like if you were running New York City in an RTS, like a real time strategy game, this is what it would look like when you build a precinct.
I like my dad's precinct. Look up to 6'2".
62nd?
Yeah. Bay Parkway, Bensonhurst.
Oh, he was a Bensonhurst cop?
Yeah, Bay Parkway, Bensonhurst. Yeah.
That's pretty hard.
Yep.
Oh shit, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
It was my dad's one. I used to park where the cops park on the right there. And one time, yeah, I was waiting for him once, so I parked in the spot. This cop comes out. He's like, "Hey, kid, you can't park there." I'm like, "No, buddy, it's okay. Don't worry about it." And he's like, "No, buddy, kid, you can't park there." I'm like, "No, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it."
You know which one I actually like?
What? So yeah, the fucking the 121.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird looking. See, to me, that doesn't look like a police building.
No, it looks crazy.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking art building.
Which one's the one in the North Shore?
The 122 is on Highland. They're the 12. That's the 121, the 123, or the 120. 123, I think is Tottenville. I think they're the 120. Yeah.
Oh, this is a real precinct.
Yeah.
This is
nice
nice and
boxy.
That's a fucking police precinct, dude.
Boxy.
And you know what the sad part is? I've been in there many times. Like, I've been in there since I was a child to an adult. Like, I've been in there as a kid on a school trip, and I've been in there as an adult as a fucking, like, dude, like going to court, like getting processed, and then having to go to the bookings and going to court. Like, this is my precinct, the 120. Actually, that's not true. It's really the one on Newdorp. That's
The
my
one,
precinct.
the 122.
Yeah,
Yeah, me
the,
too.
The 122.
I've been there.
That's my precinct, dude.
I've been there.
This is it. The 122. Right on Highland
They
Boulevard.
took me into the back.
Yo, I want to tell the listeners about this precinct. Like, right next door right now is like there's like a Hong Kong Chinese supermarket.
Yeah.
And the other side, and right behind it, there's like a high school full of the most degenerate, ruthless Albanian little gangster fuckers that you'll ever see in all of New York City. And they're right behind this precinct. And these guys, I bet this gig is probably so comfortable in the NYPD. It's like joining the army and getting stationed in Hawaii.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
You know, it's like this
Very
is like
cushy, yeah.
Like, dude, you get all the work. You get so many parking tickets all the time. You get speeding tickets. You get everything, and you get violence because people still get stabbed in Staten Island.
Sure. Mostly on the North Shore.
Most of them. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say nothing. I'm saying mostly on the North. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Just because there's
Someone
more
just got stabbed yesterday.
in the North
Or
Shore.
2 days ago on the North Shore.
And why do you think that is?
I don't know. There's more people.
It's
Population density.
It's an economic thing.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the cops would say. It's an economic thing. You know.
Exactly.
It's not cultural. It's not
No, I mean,
racial.
but Tonneville High School is still pretty shitty. It's probably the worst, most violent place on the South Shore.
Yeah, but crimes there aren't violent like in Park Hill or whatever.
No.
Like crimes there are like, oh no, you spray painted the water towers, or
No, there's a lot of car break-ins and stuff in my neighborhood.
nah, dude. When the further up north you go, you know what kind of crimes you see?
What?
Where it's like, let's say, remember like Mike Giordano and his crowd.
Yeah.
So let's say you were selling me pills, and let's say like I had the means and I knew some couple of dudes from Park Hill, and I'm like, yo, let's rob him. So imagine you live in your house in like, you know, like the South Shore, and then you're just like, oh, here's my pill sale, and suddenly the door gets kicked in your face, and you see some like scary dude in ski mask like pointing shotguns at your face, and you're like, they tell you, give me all your pills. Like, you're gonna do it, and what are you gonna do? Tell the cops?
Oh yeah, that's what Omar does in The Wire. I rob drug dealers. So that's.
And when you rob like South Shore drug dealers, you're gonna get away with it because
absolutely, yeah.
there's no real mobsters around. They're all in jail, and you're not gonna get any retribution. Like, you're good. You could get away with it.
Unless the
Any
kids-
retarded Italian kid who's selling pills, you could probably, if you have access to guns, you could probably safely get away with like fucking robbing.
That's why you always stay in your lane, stay in your neighborhood.
I don't know. Unless
So I noticed bar.
Let me
drug-
ask you something. If you're a Park Hill kid and you knew you could get away with robbing a South Shore dealer, wouldn't you do it in a heartbeat?
Sure, if that's who I was, like why not? I guess, yeah.
Dude, you know how many North Shore kids I know who did actually rob?
I'm
South
sure,
Shore?
yeah, absolutely.
They deserve it.
Well, yeah, because they're always very loud about it.
Because the South Shore kids, like, let's admit it, they're fucking assholes. The more money they have, the worse they get.
Yeah.
But you know who the richest people are? Like,
They get more comfortable because
we think the rich kids of Staten Island like hang around, like, I don't know, the South Shore. You know where they really hang around?
where?
Richmond Road, like around Dongan Hills, like where that.
Yeah.
You know what? You know
exactly.
exactly.
Homes, yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because
For the-
Toad Hill is right
Yeah, I
there.
know.
All they do is drive down the hill, circle around, go to that little area
That
where,
Italian restaurant,
right
that's
where
there is the
right
most-
where Casal Jewelers is.
Yeah.
They park, they get the valet. It's like, oh hey,
there's
it's
an
like-
Italian place right there that's like
I
so
forgot what it's
expensive.
called.
I don't
Yeah,
know the
yeah.
name of it either. I just hear I know it's very expensive and it's not very good.
I went to Casal to get my watch battery replaced, and like fucking as soon as I went there, like I walked past the Italian restaurants and some hot ass like older Italian. She must have been like 40, 50. Like,
Yeah.
she was so fucking
Sure,
sexy.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, damn, dude.
There's a good hibachi place right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Right next door.
Yeah, I like that place. I would go there. I went for my birthday a few times.
And in that same plaza, there's also a Rub and Tug.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And if you walk a little more, there's also Little Caesars.
That's true. Further down, I used to
Yeah.
work at the sushi place further down,
Yeah,
Nakata,
yeah.
across the street from the Berry Homes.
You didn't work for them. You drove for them. There's a difference.
All right.
You know there's a difference. Because
All right, yeah, fine, yeah.
I mean, I respect them for different reasons.
I used to work in the Berry Homes. How about that?
Really?
Yeah, I worked summer youth, so I worked in the Berry Homes.
How was that?
It was fine. I didn't mind it. The little black kids there one time, like
The little black.
no, like because I was like what 15, 16. And,
Are you sure they weren't big black kids? They were
no,
little.
the big black guys didn't fuck with me. They picked on the black kids that I work with.
Is it?
They
is-
like
was it because
it
you
was
were
me.
Is it because you were a white teenager with braces and they were like, "Fuck
No,
this
so
little-"
listen, it was me and it was two other white kids that worked in summer youth in the Berry homes. The rest of the kids were like they were black kids and a Puerto Rican kid or Dominican kid, I forget. And like there was this fucking big ass black dude that like came by one day and he's like, when you boys get paid, you get paid Friday, you get paid Friday.
Hit me up.
All right, yeah. He's like, I'll be back. I'll meet you right here. And like he looks at me and like the two white guys.
I got you.
He's like, not you. He's like, not you boys. He's like, I don't mess with white boys. He's like, I know. He's like, I rob you. He's like, fucking Escalade's gonna pull up here. I was like, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, you better not mess with me.
So I remember that threat happened, and I actually my dad took me, my cousin, to AC for like the weekend, but he picked me up on like Thursday, so I didn't work Thursday and Friday. I came back Monday.
You found out they got robbed.
Yeah, and they had us all. They shut down summer youth at the very
they all got
homes.
robbed.
Yeah. I went there on Monday. The guy was like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, I'm checking in." He's like, "You don't work here anymore." I'm like, "What do you mean?"
We shut it down because the last guy got robbed, dude.
Yeah. Then I worked at South Beach after that. And the reason I didn't know about it was they called my dad, but my dad, his cancer was acting up, and he had like his foot like blew up, and he had to go to the hospital. So he never checked his phone when we came back. So I didn't know anything happened until I got there.
That's a genius lick.
What? To rob the black kids?
No, to rob the fucking like
Summer youth.
Summer youth.
Yeah, because he knew when we got paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw it. He came up once. He's like Fridays. You boys get paid Friday every other Friday,
We're gonna
right?
follow you.
Yeah, exactly. Those kids were scared shitless. Like they would bully everybody else. Like they were fucking big. But like he looked at us and he was like, "Nah, you kids are okay." I was
Like, you're too white for this
like,
shit.
Yes, finally.
And then you could have been like, "My dad's a cop," and they're like, "Ah."
No, I would have said that anyway. I wouldn't have been afraid of him robbing me.
This is all hood politics.
I wouldn't have been afraid of him robbing me. It was a Berry home. It's not like I run up on Richmond Road like everyone. I'm in plain sight.
Yo, I know how we relate now. It's like we both relate to the fact that we're both adjacent to hood politics, but we're not directly in hood politics.
Sure, yeah.
You know what me and you should have been? We should have been lawyers. Like you and I should have passed the bars. We should have started a firm.
Bet you we could pass.
We should have been Divers and Kim, Divers and Kim and Associates, and we should have started a firm. And we should have been mafia lawyers. Like we should have been those guys that have been like, don't do that. And they wouldn't have listened to us and like, you know?
Bet you we could pass the bar.
And every conversation, I bet we could. All we got to do is memorize that fucking book, right?
Yeah.
And we got to learn all the precedents. We got to learn all the previous cases.
There was some podcast I was watching actually when where the guy was asking somebody else like questions on the bar, and they didn't seem that hard.
It seems like common sense.
Yes.
It seems like common sense.
Yes.
Like political common sense.
Yeah, like there's precedent that's cited that you probably have to memorize, but otherwise, like,
because that's what case law is. You have to like literally cite
precedent. Yeah.
So,
but the rest seems like common sense.
And I think I could do that because I like movies. So if you gave me like previous cases, I would look at them like movies. I would be like, this is what happened. This is the case, and this is how it was settled, and this was the law mechanism they used.
I like to cite Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'd like to cite Shmuel and Molo.
Shmuel and Shmolo.
Shmuel and Shlomo. Shlomo, yeah. I'd like to say Shmuel and Shlomo.
Oy vey.
Your Honor.
Oy vey.
There has been a precedent for this proceeding. And it's also within the bylaws as stated in section 137 in site B. Like, yeah, that's really what it is. It's literally just
it's citing precedent and common sense, it seems like.
I could do that.
I think so. I think we could do that.
And I think it'd be fun if I got to like kill a motherfucker with that. Like if you're telling me like I got to reference text that I read and like literally end someone's like livelihood with that, I'd be like, that's sick.
Let's study for the bar.
Because I'm used to katanas, you know? So I'm like, this is like way more elegant to me. You know, I'm like, this is more elegant than sword fighting. It's like, dude, you're telling me I could walk into a room and like literally make a guy kill himself just because I made a better argument? Like, that sounds great.
We could just study for the bar and just sign up and pay the fee and take it.
You know how I know we could do this? Because like stupid celebrity bitches have done it. You know, I'm like, if they could do it, kill it.
No,
I'll be proud if we kill a whole bottle of Jameson in a single night. That's pretty sick.
We've done that before. Not many times.
I think we've done a little more than Jameson though. Like I think we've done more than a bottle of Jameson.
We've done seven. We've more than once killed a 750 milliliter bottle of whiskey and stuff.
But you know what's
That's not
better?
uncommon.
Yo, tell me not. Like Jameson, I have good luck with. I don't know. I love Jameson. But
It's in my blood.
any other whiskey, if we did this, I'll get a hangover the next morning, right? Now,
Yeah, that rye fucked me up last time.
exactly.
Yeah, it
There
fucked me up
is
bad.
one exception. Have you ever noticed? Every time someone breaks out a bottle of Blue Label, you never get hungover.
Yeah.
It's always good the next morning.
Quality things you won't get hungover on, especially if you drink it correctly.
Because I remember the last time I drank a bottle of Blue Label compared to like a bottle of other things. I woke up hungover most of the time, but the Blue Label, it sticks out because I remember it was pulled out in the right time, and then we got food at the right time, and then we drank more of it.
This also worked out too, eating and drinking at the right moment.
Oh hell yeah. Well, also I knew you wanted rice and tonight, and I was like,
Well, I was making rice to go along with.
yeah. And I'm like, what's the most ricey thing I can get right now? Nigiri.
And I always do my starch, my protein, and then a veggie. So
But it's not like onigiri.
no.
Yo,
like
you know how I know 7-Eleven will get better in this country?
They're in the process.
When I walk in and I start seeing like
That's what
I
they're
already
going
see
to do,
Japanese egg salad sandwiches.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're deliberately changing to be more like convenience
Japan
stores in
7-Eleven.
Japan.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Same thing to make them relevant again. Because like I remember like a couple months ago, my friend James ran in and he came out. He's like, "You want to eat taquitos?" I'm like, "What are you fucking retarded?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna eat taquitos."
He's like, nah.
I'm in my 30s. I'm like, "I'm not gonna eat fucking taquitos. Get out of
Meanwhile,
here."
you go to 7-Eleven in Japan. There's like some girl. Tell some girls, "You want anything from 7-Eleven?" It's like, what? Are we that
Buy me some from
serious?
7-Eleven.
Are we that serious already? Like,
It's the last one, or there's one more?
there's one more. Yeah, are we that serious already?
He took me to 7-Eleven.
He wants to marry me.
I think we're getting married.
Oh, the ice isn't frozen yet. There's no point in trying to go for it. All I'm gonna do is just continue to sip this whiskey, roll some weed, and we'll just roll into the next part.
This is it then, new part? Final part?
I just kind of hate how close I got to my cat because like I have to leave home for work these days.
Yeah.
I don't like leaving him alone.
Yeah,
Look
give
at
me
him.
keys. I'll come and check on him.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
He's adorable.
Very emotional.
Yeah, you're cute. You're a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's like, no, I'm shy. Stop.
I love him. You know, I think I have a similar effect on my boss's kids because they seem it's getting I told you about it before.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
getting
yeah.
a little uncomfortable
Yeah,
because
that's
they're
uncomfortable.
very affectionate about it.
Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable.
But I don't blame them because like I hear like like bits and pieces of their story, and they go to school with
Yeah.
other kids, and it seems like they're alienated from their friends in school because
They already go to a rich kid school, or it's because of like the type of rich they are.
it's by neighborhood, and they already live in a rich-ish Jewish neighborhood.
Right.
You know? Lawrence,
What kind of school do they go to?
Jewish.
Yeshiva school?
Yes, exactly.
Whoa.
No. They if you go to certain neighborhoods, like they're pretty good.
No, I'm not saying they're bad schools. Just yeshiva school.
It's like Catholic
Nothing.
school.
I know, but Catholic school to me is normal.
As
Very-
a public school kid, I can't
very-
agree. I can't agree with that.
Catholic school is very Brooklyn to me, very normal.
No, Catholic school to me is you know what I really
I never had to worry about what I was going to wear for like years.
I think Catholic school is more European, whereas Catholic school is more American, whereas European
New York.
Jewish school is more European.
Maybe. I also think I mean, I don't know how yeshiva school is. I don't know how seriously they take things. Like,
They
I
take
mean, I
things
know.
very seriously.
Yeah.
But they take things seriously in a different way. Like, it's not like they take their education seriously. They take the fact that like our students should never have to talk to like a shiksa.
Yeah, Catholic school's not like that.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
it prepares you for the real world.
Yeah.
It's just you also get a better learning experience because you're in a smaller classroom.
Yeah. They don't isolate. Catholic schools don't isolate. Jewish
No, not
schools
at all.
definitely are about
Not at all.
isolating.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I don't. That's why I'm not crazy about yeshiva school.
But you know why they isolate? Honestly, it's not because they feel scared. It's because there's
Superiority?
no. It's because there's so fucking many of them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Dude, I looked at the camping because I have to like help my boss pick up his kids from camp and shit. Dude, the Jewish, if you think like Christian and Catholic school camps are like crazy, dude, the Jews are on another level. Like,
Yeah, I've heard Jewish camp.
they're
things,
so
stories.
serious.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're so good too. Like
Yeah.
they're really good.
Sure, yeah.
And like I see it, and I'm like, it's their own culture. You know what? They even have degeneracy down to a pat. It's like when you're a 12-year-old into a Gentile summer camp, you're like doing all sorts of dirty shit. In a 12-year-old ish bar or bat mitzvah age fucking summer camp, you're doing similar shit. It's just you're doing it with your own people.
Well, yeah. The same could be said the other way too. Yeah.
You know what? I felt a similar feeling when I went to my first and only church retreat camp, and it was with a Korean church.
Oh,
So
God.
all the kids I was with were Korean.
That's
it was
crazy.
actually really nice.
Yeah.
You know, because it wasn't my best memories wasn't really the religious parts. There were certainly religious parts to it, but it was mostly when we were we were fucking around hardcore.
You don't dick around in church.
Like no, but it was late at night, and it's like, yo, let's sneak into
sure, yeah.
let's sneak into their dorm room and like put all the frogs in there, or like put shaving cream everywhere.
Yeah.
Like we would do shit like that in church retreat. You know, I'm sure you did the similar things,
I never went to a religious sleepover camp or anything like that.
but you were in Boy Scouts, yes?
No, I was in Boy Scouts.
You ever been to any of a sleepaway camp?
No, I went to summer camp, not sleepaway camp, and I went to Silent Academy summer camp.
I went to also Staten Island Academy summer camp.
Did you?
Yeah.
For how long?
Well, I was in Staten Island Academy from
Oh,
kindergarten
that's right. You were in Silent Academy. Yeah.
until first grade,
So yeah, we didn't come across.
and then
each
after
other.
first grade year, I was in Montessori.
But you didn't go to summer camp after first grade there,
No.
right? Yeah. So we didn't.
We never met. We never met.
No,
we
yeah,
never
because
met.
I didn't come in until third grade.
They had a good
Third or
they had
fourth
a
grade.
Great summer camp.
I love that
program.
summer camp.
Dude, that whole
I worked
campus,
there too.
Dude, that whole campus has no business being like an elementary school.
I don't get how that's a school.
It
I
should
didn't
be
know
a
it was.
hi- it should be a high school.
I didn't even realize it was that going there. I thought it was a fucking
Same here.
yeah summer camp.
Dude, I only went there as a kindergartner too, and I didn't realize the prestige of the school. Zuka is the only one of us.
She went the whole through. Yeah.
She's the only one of us who understands the actual prestige of
Tank
that
Fei
school.
went there for high school. You don't know Tank Fei.
I do know Tank Fei.
Okay,
The
Tank Fei went
tall,
there for high
skinny,
school.
Strong Chinese kid,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, that city.
He went there for high school. I
That
think.
city is that school is a truly prestigious school.
Yeah.
Even in hindsight, as like going there as a little kid, I realized like that's a serious institution.
Yeah. Well, the fucking like the
Like if you're a Yankee player and like born and raised in New York City, your kid's gonna go to Staten Island Academy.
yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, I probably went to school with some elites. I didn't.
it's literally the best school. It's the best private school in the whole country, in the whole state. I mean, no, not the whole state, the whole city. It's the best private school in the whole city for your under high school age kids.
Wonder why they didn't send me there and send me to the school I went to.
Cheaper.
Definitely cheaper.
And also less what's it called exclusivity.
Also,
elitism.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I would not be on the level as those kids. But then again, Zuka went there.
Yeah,
She's
but
on
her
that level.
dad was like a fucking military contractor, fucking privateer
I know,
kind of
yeah.
guy. Like
I
he was,
know,
he was a
yeah,
scary dude. They had money,
Yeah.
but then he went out of the picture once
Right,
once her mom found out that he was not a faithful man.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't have fit in with those kids.
I wouldn't have fit in
Yeah.
with those kids. I didn't.
No.
I literally got kicked out. They didn't kick me out. They just politely asked me to leave. You know, like that's what they told my family. They were like, "We're not explicitly telling him to leave, but it would be probably better for him if he did."
I got up to counselor in training. I was going to be a full-time counselor there. I really liked that place. That summer camp, they liked me.
They have a swimming pool. They have a science lab. They have
With
everything.
with Clay Walney.
That is like literally that's like Professor Xavier's mansion. That whole
Yeah, I remember going for summer camp. I'm like, I could learn some shit here. Why are they sending me here?
Yeah, that's a
But-
real ass institution.
They had they had a computer lab.
Yo, honestly,
But for summer camp too, they had a game room.
I hate to admit
You
this.
weren't there for the game room.
I wasn't there for the game.
That's
room,
where I learned Mortal Kombat too.
I hate to admit this, but that school was the first place I ever saw a vagina. I was in first grade. and there was a girl in our class, and we were talking, and it's like, what do you guys call your thing? And we were like, me and my best friend at the time in elementary, we were like, penis.
Yeah.
And the girls were like, and we were like, what do you call it? And we were like, they didn't say anything, but one girl comes up and she goes, crunch. You want to see it? And I'm like, all right. And I remember for a whole year I called it the crunch.
The crunch.
Yeah, you got the crunch.
Chris, what was the medical term for that? The crunch, I believe.
Crunch. Yeah. So we showed her our penises in music class, because in music class it was like
a fucking huge auditorium there for fucking music class. We did music class in summer camp.
But our music class, like, for some reason that day it was all chaotic. So
yeah, kids were showing their crunches to each other.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened.
We had a situation down
here. That happened, and first we had to show ours.
It's always the
because me and my friend, we were so curious. Like,
you have substance, you gotta
Well, me and my friend, we were like, I asked him, I was like, did you ever see a girls thing? He was like, no.
Yeah, you've never not seen. Yeah.
So we were both curious. So the girls were like, show us yours, and we did. It's like, now show us yours, and then they showed us theirs, and we were so disappointed because
you're like, what? There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh,
but you're missing this thing.
And
how do you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, like, a couple of months after that, like, my aunt read me this book about how, like, babies are made. And then I finally understood. I was like, oh, boys have the thing that goes into that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I realized now my first vagina that I've ever seen was on Staten Island Academy when I was, like, fucking 6 years old.
Me too. Topless too, probably, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I also saw the biggest penis in my life because, like...
No, well, that's a different story.
When I was in summer camp...
I saw mine in Catholic school.
When I was in summer camp at Staten Island Academy, they would make us get changed in the same locker room.
Yeah.
And there was this one boy, he was, like, so retarded. Like, he had, like, a learning disability. And he was in the gym room with his, like, para. And, like... The one thing I noticed as a kid was like, damn, he's got a bigger penis than I've seen on adults. Like, I noticed it as a 6-year-old child. I was like, wow, he's got a big penis. You know, he's got a big gochu. Like, he's got a big cock. Like,
I never paid attention to that.
I had to.
No, I'm not saying. I had
weird
no
that. I was a kid. I was like,
it
was the first time I was seeing other men's penises that weren't related to me. You know,
boys.
I was like, all right, you know.
Yeah.
And I never talked to my family about that because how could you? You know, all they knew was like I went to summer camp, but yeah, that was a very formative memory for me. You know, like I finally got to just be naked around other dudes.
Yeah, that was
6 years old.
Yeah, I know. The same thing I remember. Yeah, you used to change the locker room, and like when you were a certain age, the way you just got changed was you just you stood there, you took all your clothes off.
Yeah,
and like no towel, no nuance to this, no nuance to it, no dance to it.
Another thing I realized back then too at that summer camp, I was with two of my friends. 3 of us went to go pee, and like they got to the urine holes, like because all the urine holes, all the urine holes were like kid sized.
Urinals.
Kind of. They were like
no. Yes, I know what you were saying. They're urinals, but they're long, but they're shorter.
Yeah.
Yes,
for kids.
I know. Yes, because some places are designated for kids of a certain age.
So it was the 3 of us.
Sure.
And they got to theirs before I did, and it was crazy because one of them was standing right.
He pulls his shirt up when he pees. No, lets his pants go down.
Yeah. But the other one was more shocked because he pulled his pants all the way down. And then, like, as a little kid, I didn't think it was weird. But what was weird was the contrast. I was like, one of my friends is doing like, you know, he's still got his pants up past his butt, but the other kid has his pants all the way down to his ankles.
Am I learning about shame?
I didn't even know what shame was back then, but all I knew was
Catholic. I know what shame was.
All I knew was it was fucking different, and I was like, that's when I also knew like some dudes really just pissed with their whole ass fucking.
Yeah, I suppose.
However, I never see that anymore as an adult. Like when I go into a public bathroom with urinals, I never.
No, you don't know because people learn how to do they get it. You know what I don't like? I don't like the trough urinal. Fucking can't stand that. It's ridiculous to me. Like I'm an adult.
Dividers.
I deserve some space. I'm an adult. Like yes, I know it's not like it's a bad thing or whatever, but it's just like come on. Like I'm an adult. I deserve a little bit of fucking space and privacy.
If me and you came across a trough urine hole, I would be like straight up urine hole. I would straight up be like, all right, You go first or I go? I will go one at a time.
Thank you. Yes, because I just don't. It's just not necessary. It's not a big. One time I was at Talk of the Town and Matei was.
Let's go at the same time, baby.
No, well, so like at Talk of the Town, there's a stall with no door, with a toilet, and then there's a urinal next to it. That's it. That's the men's room, right?
Stall, window, door.
Yeah, stall, no door, and then a urinal.
It's
so
just like
I'm
Mother Pugs.
I'm at the except like those are right beside each other like that. Where this is like you walk in, it's like urinal, walk over here, stall. So I'm at the urinal, and I'm going.
And Steve walks in.
Steve's next door. He's like, "Diver, is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hold on a second." He stopped, ran over, started peeing in the urinal with me. I'm like, "Bro, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm supposed to see what you're doing." And he stopped and went back and finished this.
Like, oh, you don't like it like this?
Yeah.
Right,
I was like, "What the fuck was that about?"
He comes in. He's like, "Yo, let's do this." And you're like, "What the fuck?" And
I call it the French connection.
And he's like, "Oh, my bad." And he just goes back.
He's like, "Hey, bro, what's going on?" I'm like, I'm fine. Can I have some privacy? He's like, "Oh, okay, sorry." Goes back, finishes.
That's like me and you if we were in World War One. And you're like jerking off and like, yo, Chris, is that you? And you're like, yeah. And then, all right, hold up.
Jerking off, not anymore.
And then I come next to you and like pull up my picture and I'm start jerking. And you're like, what the fuck? And you're like, oh, my bad. And then I just go to my own corner and then do it. And you're like, what the fuck?
And after a while, I'll be like, hey, can we trade pictures? Like, make it interesting.
But then I'd be like, all right, give me your
Here's
picture.
my sweetheart. Let me take your sweetheart.
Say, all right, your sweetheart's very, very pretty, but treat mine with extra importance.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This is my mother.
Hey, it's your mom, man.
You be like, what the fuck? She's hot.
Yeah, at that point, I'll take anything.
I bet that's how those boys felt. It's like, this is my mom, man.
I got nobody. I'm 18. I don't know anybody.
And then like your bunker buddy's like, yo, your mom is so hot. Can I jerk off to her real quick?
Well, that's what you shouldn't be carrying around pictures of your mom during World War One or Two.
Only the wife you just got like a week before you shipped out.
No, the girl the girl you're sweet on in high school. That's who you carry the picture.
Yeah,
around.
but not every guy. And by World War One, like a lot of guys just met their wives like a week before they shipped.
Well, they weren't married yet. Most of them, they're just sweethearts.
And then they fucking got her pregnant.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. Don't get married. Just fuck her.
There's a new Larry David show.
You fuck her, get her pregnant, then die in war. What's better than that? That's what you do. You make a strong kid.
It's the way to go. There's a new Larry David show where he does sketches. Basically, it's just him being Larry David, but in like certain historical settings. So one of them is they're in the trenches in World War II. The guy's like, Larry, I'm going over the hill tomorrow. Like, do me a favor.
Tell my wife.
Yeah, no, he's like, just if I die, he's like, can you see my sweetheart in Little Rock and give her this letter? He gives her a picture. He's like, He's like, what do you mean? He's like, no, not these. He made a face. He's like, no, I didn't make a face. He's like, what? He's like, nah, Little Rock, Arkansas, for her.
For her.
He's like, for that? He's like, yeah. He's like, what's the problem? I understand. He's like, no, nothing's wrong. He's like, it's a little far for her.
Yeah, I got some bad news for you, Chris. We're probably gonna know each other for the rest of each other's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're probably gonna be 80, and I'm gonna be like, yo, Chris, you're still bitching about this shit. I'm like, fuck. You're gonna be like, fuck you. Like, we're 80.
Yeah.
Like, why are you still bragging on me about this, man?
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't do diamond push-ups yet, man.
I can do diamond push-ups.
Yeah.
These
No, you got to do them lower, like here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been able to do them. I haven't done them in a while.
No, fuck that.
Next
fuck push-ups, fuck weights.
Next week I come
here. You know what I mean?
You
got to do
what?
Well, I got to do weights and you got to run. So you do cardio. I got to fucking bulk.
Okay.
I got to eat more. I got to lift. You got to eat less and you got to run.
Okay.
And then when we both go too extreme, we switch. No, I got to run and eat less and you got to bulk.
Fair.
That's how it goes, man.
No, I think you're right.
That's how it goes.
I think you're right.
Women will never understand. Women will be like, oh no, I like you just the way you are. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
No, they don't.
You're not my fucking mom. You don't know shit about me. You just like me because I give you money.
They do like me being pudgy because it means I won't cheat on them.
No, fuck you, bitch. I could cheat on you whenever the fuck.
Well, that's why I get fit.
That's what you got to tell these bitches. You got.
Well, they won't believe me unless I get fit.
You know what? I think it's like this. It's like, yes, I can't cheat on you, but I think it's better when it's
Not
like
now.
I can cheat on you, but I just choose not to. And that's what I make sure every bitch knows. It's like, yo, dude.
I just choose not to.
Also, it makes me feel better if like a woman cheats on me. I'm like, it's okay. I could have done the same to you, but I chose not to. So I feel better about
Better
myself.
man.
I do. I do feel like a better man.
Yeah,
Because it's like,
too old to cheat. Wouldn't feel good cheating.
exactly, it's
Yeah.
bad karma, it's bad juju.
I agree.
So it's like if a woman cheats on me, it's like I know I could have did the same thing, but I didn't, so I don't feel bad about it. It's like, oh, you just revealed yourself to not go on your word, and it's like that's okay. I could have done the same thing, but I didn't. What really matters at that point is like, what are your parameters? Like, oh, it's not cheating if it's a hooker. Personally, I'm not like that. Like, I think it
No,
is
that's-
cheating if
that's
it's with a
cheating.
hooker.
Sure.
But a lot of like married dudes are like that.
Oh yeah, people are like that. Eh.
You know what? I'd be down to marry any chick that lets me come in her and that wouldn't give me any venereal diseases.
I do enjoy coming in women. It's very nice.
Do you like coming in a condom?
No.
No?
Oh, never.
Does it feel robotic and unnatural to you?
It's not good.
Like there's
Like what? Like what do you mean coming in a condom? Like you've like busted while being in a woman while wearing a condom? You don't do that because that's also besides it's alienating. It also kind of defeats the purpose. Like because you can leak out. It doesn't make any sense. I would never do that. You always if you got to wear a condom, you have to pull out and then take the condom off.
We should make the women wear it. Like put a diaphragm in there.
But it's still my dick. Like no, it's not gonna make a difference. It's still my dick. Like not feeling things.
Can you believe diaphragms were an actual invention? Like what came first, the condom or the diaphragm?
What do you mean, like the dental dam thing? You mean?
No, the diaphragm. Well, dental dam
The
is
diaphragm. We all have diaphragms. What do you mean? A diaphragm holds up like.
No, the diaphragm is also the name of a contraceptive device where it's like a reverse condom.
All right, so yeah.
Instead of putting a condom over your dick,
that's what I mean by dental.
Shove a condom in a woman's.
That's what I mean by dental dam.
Dental dam.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'd rather wear the condom. I don't like buying them. That's why I don't own many. But like it doesn't.
They don't even. They're terrible. No woman
They're
ever
awful.
got into them.
No one likes them.
But women would prefer condoms over dental dams or.
Sure, and that's fine. I'll carry that burden. But if we're gonna fuck twice, no. Then it's just like let's build some level of trust here.
What I'll guarantee you is that I'm gonna purposely get a condom that's too big for me, and I'm gonna blame it on the coke as to why I can't fit it. Oh, we drank too much. That's why I can't fill out this whole Magnum condom. I'm sorry, babe. Like
anyone could fit in a Magnum. I have Magnums. My dick's not that big.
I'm sorry.
Fit.
No, my dick usually fits this Magnum.
Oh, okay. Usually fills out, but
it usually fills out. But
yeah.
But you're so sexy. You're too sexy, and like my dick is intimidated by you.
Yeah. I'm allergic to latex. See, that's the move.
I'm allergic to latex.
I just don't think they believe it often.
Fuck condoms. They suck.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Look, if you were meant to get the clap or AIDS or herpes, just risk it for the biscuit. Just do it, kids. That's my sex education. Listen, kids, don't never use a condom. Like when you have the chance to have unprotected sex, just do it. Like AIDS is basically not a thing anymore. Like there's no reason to use.
I know people who take the medication that is like a just in case thing.
Well, everything I said was a lie. Like there's
there's
now drug resistant gonorrhea. Like isn't that scary?
It's very scary.
No, wait, drug resistant chlamydia, I should say.
Oh.
Well, it's still scary.
It's all scary. I'm spooked.
Now you can't have unprotected sex like we used to be able to have when we were kids.
No, I'm still gonna do it.
Remember the good old days when we were children? We were just having.
Well, I can't go into a store and buy a condom. That's ridiculous. I'm too young.
It's like no, we're kids, man.
Yeah.
What do you expect us to go?
We're too young.
It was simpler back then, We didn't know what we were doing. We just had sex. We just inserted our penises into the vagina, and the vagina is over the penises. That's just what we did, It was innocent, wholesome fun.
Good fun. Boys being boys,
and girls
being girls, kids being kids. Simpler time.
Although now I'll say, like, since then.
And back then, all they did was, like, if you knocked her up, they would just take her to a different school. That's all. No one be any the wiser.
I just want to say the girls are fucked up these days, though. From our days, like, the girls who didn't get married, like, you know what? I'm not.
Oh, yeah, and we're nice and normal. Yeah, we're all fucked up.
We are nice and normal.
We're all fucked up. Nah, we're fucked up.
No,
We're nice. We're fucked up though.
You know why I know we're not fucked up?
Why?
Because we'd be dead. You know, there's a
Perhaps.
precedent for it. Like plenty of our friends are dead
That's true.
because they're the ones who couldn't be nice and it couldn't be normal because that's why they're dead. The only reason why people like you and I are alive in our 34th is because we know how to play the game. We just like to play it on our terms. That's why we can't fully integrate.
Right.
I like to play the game of mainstream, but if I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna play it on my terms. I'm not gonna do it their way. Because I gave up a lot already. I gave up my childhood for this normal game. I gave up my fucking friends. A lot of my friends are dead now. Like I gave all that up. I'm not gonna play 100% on their terms.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, you could make me, do the mortgage. You can make me fucking get the good credit score. You could make me fucking get health insurance. But you're not gonna make me do it completely 100% your way ever.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna game systems. I'm gonna take advantage of shit and scum things over like the system. Like, I'm gonna do it. You give me opportunities to buy cigarettes with like food stamps. I'm gonna do it.
Everyone else does that.
And if people press me, it's like you're using my tax dollars to buy cigarettes. For
Everybody
yourself.
does that.
And
It's
I'm
just
not
you.
gonna be one of those assholes like, oh, I'm oppressed. I deserve this. I'm gonna be like, no, the system is that broken. And yes, I could do this. I'm gonna continue fucking doing this.
Your friend's mom has to go to a certain deli to get her cigarettes with her food stamps.
And that's why, I'm never gonna be the one to be like, oh no, they have every right to because they're oppressed and imbalanced. No, I'm gonna be like, you're right, and I'm doing it anyway, and because they're never gonna take it seriously until I do it enough where it hurts them, So yeah, I'm gonna keep buying cigarettes with food stamps if you give me food stamps. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. You can't stop me. These Arabic deli owners want to make money. And they will take because they already got paid up front. All they got to do is just show proof of transaction, and they will definitely let me pay $20 for a $13 pack of cigarettes with food stamp.
Well, it's not because they get paid on the front end, because they claim it later. They move things around. But yeah, no, you're right. They take it.
It evens out.
No, you're right. Yeah, they take it. Yeah, sure.
That's what I would do.
A lot of people in New York are running food
Whether
stamps.
I'm a Jew and a Chinese
most independent grocery stores are running, pharmacies are running food stamps.
That's how they do it because they get the contract.
Sure.
You got to think of it as like a contract. It's like I bought the contract to ship out like 13,000 Berettas to Iran, to U.S. military soldiers. Like you could easily, and you don't even have to produce the Berettas. You could just happen to come across them for a good price. Like you bought 50,000 at a third of the price. And the military and war suddenly happens, and suddenly dudes need those Berettas, That's exactly how it works.
No, it does. I know. Trust me. I know the
Like
market.
let's say even with nursing
I know
homes,
the market.
let's say you
them
fucking
too.
you bought into
they're running Medicaid scams.
affordable cashmere blankets that could be super cheap and reproducible, and you have friends who want to open up nursing homes.
I gotta pee. Ready to call it? Or
Are we there yet? I don't think we're there yet. We got 4 minutes left.
oh, okay.
You gonna hold that for 4 minutes?
Peeing will do 4 minutes.
All right. If you knew them and it came out worse, but you didn't know
Oh,
them, it came out better. You know what I mean?
If you did know them, it will come out worse.
And if you didn't know them, it would come out better.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's what I'm saying. This is a complicated thing that's actually widely practiced.
True. But I feel like it's when someone things get weird and complicated. Not that any of my married friends would, but if they did offer, I probably wouldn't go for it. It was a stranger, sure thing. I know people have unicorns, I've heard stories about unicorning with someone that both people knew.
I don't want to listen to this.
Okay.
I don't like. I was put into bad unicorn situations that I didn't like.
Okay.
It was not fun. How do you feel about unicorns?
I have no problem with unicorns. I've never unicorned. I could unicorn. Maybe.
How would you describe the tech? If you had to explain it, what's the technical definition of a unicorn?
Third member in a monogamous sexual act,
Who's completely
consensual.
and also commitment free.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You're not. It's not like
You're not the parent. You're not.
You're not
anything.
entering like a polyamorous relationship or anything like that. No.
If anything, the married couple is just using you as something to compete over.
Yes.
It's not fun.
No, you're right. You're probably right. I wouldn't have considered that. I've
It's
never
not
been a part of it.
nice.
So yeah, no, I've never considered that.
It's not nice. I just think it's like, I don't know. I mean,
Why are you together if you can get yourselves off?
oh, I could think of I could think of a million reasons. Literally, I could think of 100 million reasons. You know, like
Financial reasons.
exactly, like
Yeah,
that.
I know.
But that's very tied to sexuality too. You know,
True.
like you can't act like money and sexuality are completely divorced dynamic. They're not.
True.
Like literally, men or women can get just completely turned on by the fact that you're fucking rich. You know.
It's true.
Like if you showed me an 80-year-old woman who was like a billionaire and she was like, I want to suck your dick and give you all my money. I'd be
I'm
like,
gonna say something right now. Martha Stewart, not bad looking.
what if she was hot? Because if she's a billionaire,
She's not any.
she's a billionaire idiot.
You saying what if she's hot? I'm saying she ain't bad looking. I don't know if that's the money talking.
What if Gwyneth Paltrow was like, yo, I want to fuck you, hurt you all night, but I'll give you $3 million.
Okay. Yeah, you could use me like that.
You
That's
do
fine.
it?
Yeah. Gwyneth
What if,
Paltrow,
what if
that's
she
not that
really
bad.
hurt you?
Hurt me how?
Like pull one fingernail off.
Ugh.
Just one.
For $3 million? Am I getting off sexually as well?
Yes.
Okay.
She would suck your dick while doing it. She's like, I'm going to suck your dick and take pliers and pull
Okay.
your...
Yeah.
You do it?
Yeah.
You could reconcile that, right? Because you get off by a celebrity, but you
Yeah.
also get your fingernail like pulled off.
Yeah. I can do that.
I hate to admit it, but I think I could do
Can
that.
I hurt her?
I think no.
All right, fine. No, I can still do it.
I think I could do it too. I hate to admit it, but I think I could do
I don't.
that.
I don't need to admit it. I can do that.
I think if she took like needle nose pliers and pulled off my like index fingernail while sucking my dick, I'd be like,
Yeah. This pain.
I wouldn't know
pain,
what
pain and pleasure. I like that.
I wouldn't know what to feel.
Yeah.
I would not know what to feel.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know what to feel.
They're also on the same.
I also know like no one I met in real life would ever feel that feeling that I felt in that moment.
Right.
Like that I would be privy to a completely unique feeling.
What happened to your fingernail pain? You would like to know, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's like you'd be like, yo, why do you have a bandage over your
Yo, if I could tell you, you see my dick, you see my cock. What?
It's just like,
What does that have to do with that?
Gwyneth Paltrow sucked my cock while pulling my fingernail up. It's like, all right,
All
buddy.
right, dude.
I think we need to get you help.
All right, dude. You fell off your bike. It's fine. Just admit that.
Yeah. And it actually happens, and you're like,
What
you know
about me?
I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with it.
I'd
If
be
no
fine
one
with
if no one believed me, I'd be like, fine.
I wouldn't tell people.
I don't have to convince you.
I wouldn't tell people.
Really? It was that good? Where it's like you got
I
Pepper
don't tell people my sexual
Pepper
exploits.
Potts suck your dick while pulling your fingernail.
That's fine. I don't have any problem with that. And if someone like questioned me about that, like, did you were? Let me remind you, so you're under oath.
Yo, that's another thing. Like, it wasn't just Robert Downey Jr. that made Tony Stark. It was also Gwyneth Paltrow. It was also Kevin Feige. Like, they also contributed greatly to those roles. You don't think so?
Sure, yeah.
Like you.
No, whatever. I don't care.
I guess. I just care about Gwyneth Paltrow sucking my dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm on right now, and you're like,
you think she'd be into it?
probably.
Does she have a daughter?
I don't know. Maybe.
What if her daughter's like 30 years old?
Probably is.
You trying to get with her?
Yeah, why not?
Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter? It would be so funny, like watching Gwyneth Paltrow like giving you the dad talk. It's like, you know, I'm a very powerful woman, right, Christopher? And you're like, yes, I'm sure, Miss Paltrow. Like, oh, it's
That's so weird.
yeah,
It's strange.
yeah.
Strange, I
It's
know.
probably very, very ominous, and it's
Yeah.
like, and then but then that would make me love her daughter even more because I'd be like, damn, this is what you have to live with, like, you know.
Ever hit on by an older lady that like you weren't really into, but she seemed to be?
It's really hard to find a down-to-earth rich person. Very hard.
I had a shot at a well-off lady that was in like her mid 50s, but I wasn't attracted to her, and she was
Was she fat?
she wasn't in shape.
What was
But
her race?
Puerto Rican or she was Hispanic. Oh no, the issue was that she knew my mom growing up, and she was best friends with my mom's first cousin, and she was hitting on me in front of my mom.
Would your mom have been pissed if you married her?
I don't think so. I don't think my mom has that much of an opinion on things.
Would your dad be pissed if you married her?
My dad would be like, "That's weird. I don't know why you would do that."
I respect.
My dad would be like, "You could do better," but I get it. Can I borrow like? Can I borrow $5 grand?
I respect your dad a lot. He sounds like a very practical ass man.
He is. They don't tell me what to do.
They just tell you what to do. They don't tell you what to do. They tell you what to do.
What you should do. That's what you should do, maybe.
No. They tell you. They don't tell you what to do. They tell you what to do. Like, for example, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but Chris, you have to pick up your brother from this fucking airport thing, and he just did something stupid.
Oh yeah, but that's also because they know I'm a decent person, so I can't help but they exploit that. They know I can't help but do that, even though they're not those type of people.
But in my opinion, it's like if they can't exploit their own son, who can they exploit?
Yeah, that's true. They can't exploit anybody else but me. Well, no, and their parents. They're just exploiters.
Don't think about exploiting. Think about it as service.
Sure.
Think about it this way. If a samurai was not getting exploited, what does that make him?
Not getting much use out of that samurai.
A killer. A fucking murderer. A killer.
True.
A psychopathic, uncontrollable killing machine.
True.
But when he's ordered around, when he's of service, then he becomes something more. Then he becomes an actual weapon. A living weapon. So think of it that way. Like, yeah, when you could get ordered around, but that doesn't mean you being ordered around by that person is who you are. No, it's just if you got ordered around by any person that was necessary, you would do the best job ever.
I think you're right.
And that's good to me. Like, let's say, my dad ordered me around, I did a good job, and then he got killed, and the person, the next person who was in charge of the country was ordering me around, I did a good job, and he got killed. Next person. Eventually, I will get close enough. Well, I will kill the person in charge, and I'll be in charge. But you could only do that by kissing ass.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't like you. I don't even like being in charge. I would much rather be in
Behind the shadows.
median mode.
Yeah.
You can't ignore me, but you can't notice me.
You're pulling the strings, sort of.
No.
No?
Observing the strings.
Observing the strings.
I'd rather be like Merlin.
The wizard, the warlock.
Yeah. The wizard, the warlock, who lives in a cave, while King Arthur lives in a fucking castle. I'm like, all right, what do you want, Arthur? He's like, my wife,
My wife.
she wants to fuck my knight. And I'm like,
My wife.
Let it happen, bro. You literally cheat on your wife every day on like all these.
Yeah, but that's adventuring stuff.
And King Arthur was like, yeah, but that's
Those are
adventuring
adventures.
stuff.
That's adventuring.
And I'm just like,
man.
shut the fuck up, you fucking moron. Like, just let her be, dude. It's okay. So what? People think you're stupid. Trust me, when you die, you won't care about it. Alright. Your kids will, but I'll deal with your kids after you die.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm tired.
You gonna go home or you gonna come with me to the bar?
No, I'm gonna go home. I'm going to the bar. I gotta work. I got a haircut.
Dude.
I'm going to the bar right now.
What?
Going to the bar now.
I was supposed to meet Dave around this hood at the bar, yeah. Oh, you just texted me. Oh, he's on shrooms.
Oh, nice.
Shit. Went to the grocery factory.
Hmm?
I don't know, Chris. What do you got to do tomorrow? You got to work?
Yeah. Let's finish this podcast really quick.
Oh, we're not finished with the podcast?
No, we didn't say goodbye to everybody.
Oh my god, I thought we were finished.
No.
Holy shit!
But you can cut this part out, so it's okay.
I don't want to cut it out. This is great. This is
We have not finished. We haven't finished. When do you think we stopped?
a long time ago.
No.
Holy fuck! All right, good
Well,
night,
you'll edit
everybody.
it. Good night, everybody.